Hey everybody, welcome back to some Farm Simulator here on the channel. I'm not feeling super well today, so I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming, but we'll try for a couple hours just to... I wanted to stream a little bit. It's been a couple of days since I streamed last. I got sick. Um, and I haven't been feeling real good for about the last 2 days, so... yeah, that's been fun, but let's get the camera on here so you can see my poor haggard face. Hello, everybody. How you doing today? Let's get the, we're getting the YouTube side all set up here. But we right now are just on our Riverbend Springs file. We are, just plowing up this field. We're weeding this field. We have a weed contract and a deadwood contract to take care of. There we go. Everything's squared away there now. Hey, Bavella, how you doing? So today is just going to be a couple hours of just chill, not doing very much. And I'm only going to stream for a couple hours. I can only put up with that right now. My head is still pounding. I had a really bad stomach ache and headache for the last couple days. And it's just not been a real fun time. So yeah. Yeah, it's not been really good. Okay, so what is going on here? Oh, everything's good. Okay, perfect. But yeah, I've been under the weather. I caught a little bug. Nothing major, nothing really super bad, but I caught a little bug that just has not been very kind to me at all. Everything's good. Okay, perfect. Oh, I got volume on somewhere. There we go. There we go. Like, what is that? So we're just going to kind of take it easy. Just to catch everybody up on this file, what we did on this specific farming sim file is we started with $1,000. We started with a tractor, a mower, and a log trailer, all of which are in the thumbnail on YouTube. That was the 3 pieces of equipment we started with. We didn't start with any land, no money or anything like that. We thought to start with $1,000. That doesn't really count as much money though. And for the last 4 years, we've been slowly but surely building our farm up. We've finally got to the point where we actually have quite a bit of good equipment. We've got a nice, decent farm. We got a farm up here on the north side. We just bought our other piece of property here. This field 36, which actually has oats on it, which are going to be growing, and we'll be able to harvest those in... When will we be able to harvest the oats? Oats. We'll be able to harvest those in July, so we just got a couple months before we can harvest those. One thing we should keep an eye on is other deals that are going on. Little tractor there. That Case IH corn header, which I can't use, unfortunately. We do have a harvester, but our harvester is the let's see here. Let's look at our harvester here real quick. Yeah, we've got a harvester, but we bought this class, I believe. Yeah, it was the class here, and that one takes a Capello corn harvester to use. So we'll have to save up for the Capello if we want to use a harvester. We have to save up for the Capello harvester. But right now we're just doing a weeding job. We got a weeding job. We've got a, let's see, this weeding job. Yeah, this weeding job is an $11,000 job. We're trying to save up some more money so we can buy another field that's nearby. Let's take a look here real quick. I want to save up enough money so I can buy, I believe, is it this field? No, not that field. Is it that field? No. I wanted to buy one of these little fields over here, but I'm not sure which. I guess we have to make up our mind on that. But we're trying to save up another $100 grand just so we have some spending cash that we can buy some stuff with. But our farm is doing pretty good. We can actually go to the farm real quick. Here's our farm. This is the little farm that we got. And we have a couple greenhouses here. And we have a mushroom greenhouse over here. We got our mushroom greenhouse over here that we have mushrooms, some oyster mushrooms being grown at. We've got our sawmill over here, which is sawing up lots of logs for us. I'm going to move these out of the way just so it can produce, it can spit out the other ones here. So where's our sawmill at? We got 5,900 wood in it, so yeah, we definitely need to do the deadwood job so we can get some more wood. We also, I believe, have some... No, the silo is now empty. Yeah, we did a big sell-off so we could buy that property up there. The oats. We bought this piece of property up here that has oats on it because we're going to harvest the oats. And we're going to use that to feed our granary. We have a granary all the way over there that we're going to feed with the oats to make flour. Because we're also selling the flour now. So we have several income sources coming in now, which is nice. Because it's been a long road. Been a long road to get up here. But we're finally starting to reap the rewards of our work. And I think this is, yeah, this is it's got weeds. The weeds are growing, but they're not here yet. We'll probably have to weed this field next time. We already fertilized it, so we're good there. So the fertilization's already occurred. We'll miss a few little sections here, but I'm not too worried about it. The weeding job, most of these jobs you only have to finish like 93, 94% of to get it done. Okay, so that's the John Deere that's on sale there. Yeah, they even have a bigger Kloss on sale right now. That is huge. That thing is huge. Humongous. But we can't afford that one. We were very fortunate to get the harvester that we got though. The harvester that we got is a very nice one. All right, let's zip around. So we almost have 50% of the field done just doing the headlands. We're just doing the headlands right now. We almost have 50% of it done. So this is a very, as you can see from the map, this is a very large field. Very large field. If we go over here to the, there we go, weed. Oh, I can't show the weeds because it doesn't technically have, it has weeds on it, but they aren't showing yet for the purposes of us weeding it. The weeds aren't actually showing yet, so it's a weird thing with contract jobs. Sometimes the weeds, it's got weeds on it, but they aren't technically showing, which is kind of strange. And oh, by the way, if you're on YouTube, the mods that we're using on this run are listed in the description below. We're using the Perfect Edge mod. We're using the round Baler extension, the rounder wrapped bales, the time-saving stock check mod, which is this one here. This one right here. It shows you where things are, and you can sort of min-max stuff if you want. You can see when things are going to be best to sell. We're also using the shop sorting mod, the special offers mod, which is what tells us when special offers come up. Hey, Goat, how you doing? Saw a video of this guy who used the spinny part of his combine to barbecue chicken over charcoal. Hey, I could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening. I don't see why not. I mean, it'd probably work out pretty good. Probably be pretty tasty. Be some tasty chicken. We're also using the Sheds and Storages mod, the Concrete Ring Pack, which are both just add-ons that give you extra structures you can build. We're using the Lumberjack mod, which is how we lift stuff with super strength. We're using the additional field info mod, which is why we can get out here and look at all that info we have down there below. It shows you who it's owned by, how big it is, all that sort of stuff. So we're using that mod. We're using the Paint and Terraform Anywhere mod, along with the free Terraform and Paint mod, because I hate paying for terraforming. I think it's goofy to have to pay for it. There we go. We're also using the Bale Autoload pack along with Powertools, which is a thing. If you hit F12, you can do a whole bunch of fancy stuff. It's mainly there if we screw up on something. Small bunker silos, which gives us the ability to buy a small bunker silo. Extended game info display, which is what you see up above. It tells you the temperature and all that sort of stuff. The Unload Bales Early mod, which is really nice because it allows you to unload partial bales from your baler. And the free water tank mod, because I don't like paying for water either. I think that's kind of goofy. I mean, I can get it free if I run down to the river, so I can just pretend that I paid somebody to dig me a well that goes down to the river. But those are the mods we're using, and those are all on the mod hub on the game itself if you want to use them. So you can find those all on the mod hub on Farm Sim 25. All you have to do is just search for them by the names that are listed down in the description on YouTube, and it will allow you to just pull them up, because otherwise the mods are kind of hard to find just by the search engine. The search engine is not the best, because it only will search for the specific name of the specific mod that you're looking for. So you have to pretty much type in the mod name exactly like it is, otherwise it just won't pull anything up. It's not a real intuitive search engine. It is a very literal search engine that will only search for things that are specifically asked for. Yeah, this is going to be tricky in this spot here. We're probably just going to have to come back and hit a little bit on the right side here, because we're making a nice straight path here, but there's a little dead area right here. So we'll go down to the end, then we'll loop back and catch that little dead area, because this field's got a little weird dip in it. It's like me, it's a little dip. We do have YouTube chat up there. Excellent. I'm going to make sure that I can see it. There we go. All right, I can see it. Excellent. Oh, God. Yeah, we'll catch this little section here real quick, and then we'll just catch that little tail there. It won't matter if we miss some stuff, like little edges and stuff, but that might make a difference there. I don't know. We shall see. And it's hard to tell because we can't use the overlay on this, because this field's not technically... It doesn't technically have the weeds growing in it yet. I'll just hit this area here because this little section here needs it real quick, and then we can go do the long swaths. All right. There we go. Now we're back on track. Okay, so let's look at the other. Yeah, we don't have a lot of products right now. We do have some wood beams and planks we could sell, and some long planks we could sell. It tells you what month the time-saving stock check tells you what month it's best to sell items in, but sometimes the price can actually be really good even in off months, so you always want to check. Let's see what other jobs they have. They have a fertilizing job, some hoeing, spraying, stone picking, another weeding job, and a wood transport job. They got a bale wrapping job there. Use your equipment, lease, we can't lease any equipment. That's one thing too. Actually, I think I will accept that contract and we'll wrap those bales up. That's a good one too. But there are several rules that we, in addition to starting with very little gear, there are some rules that we have implemented on this run to make it just kind of a little slower, a little more, role play-ish. We cannot lease equipment to do jobs on other people's property. We can only do jobs on other people's property with the equipment that we already own. So that's made it very slow, especially in the beginning. Now we have a lot more equipment. We can do a lot more jobs, which is nice. Now on our own property, we can lease equipment if we want to, but we cannot hire workers to do the work if we lease the equipment. The only time we can hire outside help to help us is if we own the equipment and we're working on our own property. Then we can turn it, like the mowing, we can turn the mowing over to somebody on our own property if we want to. They can mow our property for us. So, and also we're not allowing ourselves to have any loans, no loans, or borrowing of money at all either. If you want to hear a funny song about farming, check out International Harvester by Craig Morgan. Craig Morgan, I'll have to write that down. Craig Morgan. It's called International... Good God, I can't spell. Harvester. I can't spell, goat. I'm a horrible speller. I had to look at international there just to spell it out. Oh, yeah. I don't know how long. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, guys, because I have not been feeling real well. I actually slept for probably about 15 hours. That's how bad I was feeling. When you're feeling sick, when you're feeling kind of sick, and your body doesn't want to do anything, so you just kind of like lay there, pretty much just groaning in pain for most of the time. Yeah, that was pretty much my day yesterday. Yesterday and into today. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Good times had by all. All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, there's our dude. We could shave a little bit. We get the little split mutton chops there. That'd be kind of nice. They do let you customize your dude a little bit, which is kind of nice. I mean, people like to customize things. I think that was a huge benefit to Long Dark, is that they did that. Nice thing is we finally took down a cougar in the Long Dark. I was very happy about that. That was something that we've been trying to do for a long time. We finally got one. Little bastard, he did take a swipe at us and knocked our health down a little bit, but hey, what can you do? Sometimes you're gonna get hit by him. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come over here. So we do have that bale wrapping job we still need to do. We're gonna finish up the weeding job. Then we got the bale wrapping job up there, and then we got the deadwood job over here. Now, our grain mill is getting very low on sorghum, but it's still making flour. Water-wise, we're doing good on all of our water. Yeah, the deadwood job, we're going to take most of that wood over to our sawmill. Our sawmill has been one of the... I think the sawmill's probably been one of our best money makers, because we've been able to take the wood that we get from deadwood jobs, take it to the sawmill, and basically basically turn it into plywood and stuff like that. And there's 15 trees on this little thing here that we're going to be cutting down. So we're probably going to grab, I'd say, like probably 2 trailer loads and take them over there. So we'll grab probably like 8 or 9 of the trees of the 15, cut them up, take them over and dump them in our sawmill, and then we'll try to use our the exit glitch to keep some of the wood on our farm after we finish the job. The biggest problem with jobs is that once you finish it, the wood usually disappears from the world. And that sucks. Because it's your wood. You should be able to do with it as you want to, but unfortunately, that doesn't always work out the way it's supposed to. But we did find sort of a, I'm going to call it a workaround to it, where if you harvest up the wood, you take it off of the property that it was harvested on, and you then exit out of the game, fully stop the game, reload the game, then finish the job, the wood shouldn't disappear. Shouldn't. It shouldn't disappear. Sometimes it still does. But it usually, I'd say 85% of the time, it doesn't disappear on you. And so then you can keep your wood from harvest. You can keep your wood after you finish up the dead wood job. Hey, Faith, how you doing? Yeah, I've been feeling really under the weather the last couple, the last probably 36 hours. Not been feeling so hot. Had a really bad stomach ache. Well, started with a really bad headache, and then it worked its way into a really bad stomach ache, and just feeling like I was gonna puke like 90% of the time. So the last I don't know, good 20 hours I've just kind of spent in bed, just not feeling awesome. But I'm back and I'm up and I'm hydrated. I'm feeling a lot better now, but I'm still only going to stream for a couple hours here and then call it a day. I'm not going to overdo it. Not going to overdo it. Just going to kind of chillax. That's why I'm just doing some farm sim today. Just nice and relaxing. We're going to get through March, maybe get into April. We got this job and a bale wrapping job to do, which will net us about 17 grand. And then I think I want to speed up and try to get to our harvest if we can. We got a couple of months before the harvest comes about, but I'd love to get the oat harvest in today if we could. It means we'll probably do a couple of months where we just kind of like pass time real quick. Yeah, you know, it's just one of them things. I don't know what caused it. I went to my friend's birthday party yesterday, and I left that feeling really, really. I might have caught something there. I don't know. I left a little early, so I was just like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. I got to get going. So I don't know if I was sick when I got there or I picked something up when I was there. I have no idea. But as my friend's birthday party was very nice. I've known him since, 93? Yeah, I met him at a game convention back in 93. And we've been doing tabletop and board games ever since. And he turned 55 yesterday, just like me. Turned 55 yesterday. My goodness gracious. But I appreciate it, Faith. Yeah, it's been a quiet last 24 hours or so. I only got up out of bed like less than an hour and a half ago. I finally started feeling like semi-human. Went in, took a shower, which always, it always after you're sick, it always feels good to get in, like take a shower, start feeling a little more human. It's kind of like you wash the ew, brother, ew off of you. Kind of wash that off you, make yourself feel a little bit better. So that helped quite a bit. Luckily, I was able to cancel my couple of hours that I had scheduled, so I won't get penalized for those. All right, we got one last turn here, and this job will just about be done, which is fantastic. Because this job alone is going to give us like 10 grand. I think this job gets us about 10 grand. Oh, 11 grand. $11,600. 11,600 bucks. And then we got the bale wrapping job up here that we got to go do. We'll drive by the bale wrapping job on our way back. See what all that entails. See what that all has going on. Because I think it's just a wrapper, so we have to get our front wrapper on and then just drive around and wrap the bales up real quick. We might bring our wrap over with us. That way we'll have enough to do it. Because I believe I think that's a pretty big job. I think it'll take like three boxes of wrap to get it done. But it pays off pretty good, and we already own the wrap, so it's like no big deal. We already own the wrapper, so. Oh, and we are done. Contract is finished. Is finito. That actually went pretty quick with this bigger. We bought this bigger weeder, which was just like a huge. That was like that was a huge upgrade for us. Because before we had this little tiny weeder that took forever to do anything. And now we've got a ginormous weeder that doesn't take that long to do it. Let's see, it's 9 to see the overall map. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way and go up. We're gonna go up past the up past that field that we're gonna be doing the wrapping on. Now the deadwood job we probably should do that one in between. That way we can get our sawmill reloaded with wood. Let's collect that. There we go, up to 70 grand. Nice. We're saving a little money now, boys and girls. You can go first person mode on this if you really want to. Whoopsie. And then you can just drive right off the side of the road if you want to too. That's always a possibility. Yikes. Now our tractor's a little dirty. We'll have to get her washed up when we get back home. We'll stop by and we'll do a quick repair on everything. It's always good to keep it repaired up. This is it is a large tractor. We actually were able to buy a large tractor. We bought it used, so it does wear down a little bit faster than a new tractor would, but that's all right. Stop by the old Motorex here. Get out and give her a little fix. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, they don't like me. None of them like me, I swear to God. Alright. Cost us about $1,000 to do that job. With the damage, you know, with the wear and tear on the tractor. All right, so this is a just wrapping one. Yep, we just need to go grab our wrapper and come back for that. So what we could do is we could load the wrapper up and bring the trailer for the logs along with us as well. Let's see, where's the logging one? So the logs are taking place way over there. Okay, so that's the deadwood one is way over there, and that's where we're gonna be doing the baling. Yeah, we'll bring both pieces of machinery over. We can just carry the baler on the front of the tractor if we want to. It doesn't matter. The thing I like about this weeder is it also plants grass at the same time. So you can plant grass with it too, which is kind of nice. There we go. All right, let's get back up to our... Get up to our farm here. This large tractor is so nice to have. Our grass is growing very nicely. Something is shaking the whole house. There's been a lot of weird stuff going on today. I don't know what's happening today. It's been a weird day. There's some kid singing out on the street. Just literally, he had like one of those portable speakers with a microphone, and he was just singing out on the street side, out on the sidewalk. I was like, what the freak is going on? I kept hearing somebody singing it. I thought it was somebody in the house. Okay, we're gonna drop that here. Gonna pick this up. There we go, get it all filled up. We might need to come back for more wrap. I'm hoping we don't. I'm hoping that's enough wrap for it. But we'll see. And we gotta go down here and cross the river one more time. Look at you guys doing your passing and stuff. Everybody likes to pass everybody on these one-lane roads, two-lane roads here. Especially when they can't see very well. Just had to jump out and hit R there real quick so we could cross the river. There we go. You like Mud Runner? I've never played Mud Runner. Never done a Mud Runner. What's Mud Runner, Goat? Is it like a driving? I've done American Truck Sim before. Mud Runner. There is a game called Mud Runner. There actually is one called Mud Runner. It's an off-road experience putting players in the driver's seat, dares them to take charge of incredible all-terrain vehicles, venturing across extreme Siberian landscapes with only a map and a compass as a guide. Well, and Snow Runner. Yeah, there is Snow Runner. Hey, Honora. Hello. How are you? How you doing? All right, let's park you off the side here. Start wrapping some bales, baby. Taking a short break tonight before the election madness this week. Oh my goodness. Is it election time up in the old Canador? Is it not on? Automatic bale drop. There we go. Provincial. So is provincial sort of like, is that sort of like our state elections here? Or is that like a national election? I'm asking as a complete total noob on Canadian elections. It's like state. Okay, so it's the province that you live in. I guess that makes sense. Provincial is the province. Okay, so that's the province that you live in. Gotcha. National's federal. That one's later this year. Gotcha. Okay. And by the way, I did try to take these bales one time and try to sell them. They wouldn't let me. The game was like, yeah, no, you don't get to do that. Believe me, I tried. I mean, I tried to do a thing. Hey, this bale wrapping job will get us, what, another 7 grand? Almost 8 grand just to do this bale wrapping job. So for the couple of things of bale wrap that we have to spend on, although we may have to go across the river and grab more bale wrap, I'm not 100% sure because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've got 19 more bales to do. I need to see how much one thing of bale wrap gets me here. Did you see the new mod that's put out on King's mods? On King mods. Lets you harvest carrots, beans, potatoes, etc. just like you do wheat. Oh, that's kind of wild. I have not seen that. No. I have not seen that. I actually cannot wait to see what Dune Awakening looks like. I've seen a few things on it. I'm kind of excited about that one. It looks kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. I'm just looking at Steam right now. Sorry. I'm looking at Steam. I hear they did a great job on it. Okay, okay. On the mod. That's cool. Is that a mod that you can get? Is that a mod that you can get just from the mod hub here on with the Giants, or is it an outside third-party mod that you have to get? Okay, so we've done 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we need more wrap. We'll need more wrap, dang it. Yeah, we're gonna need to go back and get more wrap. Gosh dang it. Just on King's mods, King mods right now. I'm not sure when it'll hit mod hib. They're backed up. Okay, gotcha. Ah! Why'd you do that to me? You mean big meanie head. Yeah, we'll definitely have to go back and get another thing of wrap. I should have brought the wrap over. I should have known better. I should have known better, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Hey, Beetlebee, how you doing? You have to go back to roofing tomorrow? Oh, man. Yeah, I've been a little sick the last couple well, not the last couple of days. Basically the last, like, 36 hours. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, but I went to my friend's birthday party anyway. And it only made me feel worse. And then I tried to go to work, left there early, got home and basically slept for like 14 hours. And I finally feel a little bit better now. Mainly just I had a bad headache, my stomach was hurting, I felt like I had to throw up. I don't know what I had. I had some sort of little bug that was bugging me. I had a bug that was bugging me. Yeah, I'm hoping it is too. I feel better now. I definitely need to after I get done streaming kind of gets... I haven't felt hungry either, which is kind of bad. I'm finally starting to feel a little bit hungry, but I'm going to wait till I get done streaming before I eat. Just to make sure that my stomach's not rolling too much. Because it keeps rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah! And we're gonna run out of wrap just a little too soon. We're gonna run out of some wrap, boys and girls. Huh. Spring is getting warmer. It's getting warmer. Spring's a week away. Oh, it'd be so nice. Oh, we don't have any more wrap, so we need to go back and get some wrap. Let's go back and get some wrap. Gosh dang it. Okay, well we definitely know if we ever get this field again that we need to bring some wrap over to it. Luckily, our wrap is just right across the river. It's not going to do very hard. 50 in Nebraska is spring. Oh, that's weird. I left work early last night, so I tried to replace it with some of my personal time off, and it looks like it did, but it still counted against me for some reason. Maybe that's just what it has to do. You know, the wrapping tech for tractor eggs is a Norwegian invention. I did not know it was a Norwegian invention. Gosh, that's a hard word to say, Lenny. Is it Lenny Marie or Lena Marie? I'm not sure which. I'm really bad with the English language and other languages too. But welcome on in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And no, I did not know it was a Norwegian invention. Yeah, wow, that is a hard combination of words. Do not try to say Norwegian invention like multiple times fast. You'll probably fail like I just did. Lena? Is it Lena or Lena? Yeah, the Anglification of my name is easier for your tongue. Yes, it's Lena. Okay. Ah, and I'm going all over the place. I got it now. I can barely speak English, so you're lucky I'm not just saying Marie, because that's what I see. That's what I see. And we do call them tractor eggs. Nice. Well, I see quite a few of those out here in Oregon. Usually they're in the big rows. They're like in the row, because they just do one right after the other. My dog ruined my house. Now it's a muddy mess. Oh no! Dogs do tend to track in all the stuff with them, that's for dang sure. Come on. Oh, look, we're trying to go. We'll let us. We're literally spinning our tires. Alright. Just gotta finish up El Jabo here. We only got a few more left to go. Ah, why won't you go into my thing there? There you go. Ah. And then we can go do the deadwood job and get some wood for our sawmill. Our sawmill's down to 5,500. Looks like everything else is doing good. Yeah, we're gonna run out of sorghum here pretty quick, but that's all right. That's all right. I mean, that sorghum is just left over from a harvesting job that we took. So we're gonna be able to get more for our granary from harvesting jobs as well, which is always nice to see. Let's check out those. Let's check out them deals. Okay, all the deals are same old stuff. Same old stuff. Puppy's happy. Your puppy's just a happy little camper. Most puppies are happy. It's not 0 degrees. I'm happy when it's not 0 degrees as well, so. Luckily we don't get that much here. Let's see, today it's 55 and mostly clear. Yeah, made an English farmer almost lose his ish when I called them tractor eggs in England. He couldn't stop laughing and would never call them anything else again. Love the thought of his tractor laying eggs all over the place. They're tractor eggs. I mean, it's a great way of looking at it. Hey, Silver Aku, how you doing? Hello. So I wonder with the new patch if they fix the deadwood glitch or not. I wonder if they did. I'm hoping they didn't fix the deadwood glitch. That would really make me happy if they hadn't fixed it. Because I kind of like using that deadwood glitch to get a little more deadwood out of the stuff. All right, get you down. There we go. No, get out of the way. Get out of the way. You're blocking the path there, buddy. All right, we got 2 more to go. 2 more to go and we're done. I guess we can try the deadwood glitch out pretty fast. Well, we'll have to cut all the trees down. The easiest way is load up the sawmill as much as we can. Haul the trees off the land and then see if they stick around. See, the rounder bale mod, the one that I got that makes the bales rounder, I like that. I like the one that makes the bales rounder. It makes it look extra special. Is this really going to be 6% here? All right, contract done. Oh. Let's go to the front here. There we go. So we can look at that contract and go, it's completed. We get $7,900 for it. Excellent. Put us up to $78,000. All right, time to travel down and get our wood. Where was that wood at? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we're going the right way. Oh, school bus, what do you do getting in our way? School bus. Bro. Oh, that's a pole that got in my way that time. You gotta keep Atheenon off the pole, boys and girls. That's what you gotta do. Gotta keep Atheenon off the pole. It's kinda hard to do. I like being on the pole, baby. Okay, we're almost down there. I need to get you out of the way. Oh, this is always a tricky one. This is always a tough one here. We might want to go, yeah, let's go up the road into the actual... into the actual area that we need to be in. Why does it have to be so foggy? Why is it gotta be so foggy? All right. You are not one. You are one. You are the one. Call the cops. No. No. I was not going the wrong way. I was going the perfectly right way. You shush. I was not going the wrong way. I never go the wrong way. I am always going the exact perfect way that I should be going. I never go the wrong way, Alf. Never, ever. It's not in my nature to go the wrong way. Okay, there's 3. Is this one here too? Yep. All right, there's 3 right near each other there, which is super nice. Up. Here we go. Here we go. Is this another one over here? No, we're a bit outside the circle now. We're outside the circle. Circle of life. Let's cut this one kind of like right here. Oh, you fell into another tree. I see how you are. That one's not one right there. No, that's not one. It's not the one. Not the one. Okay, we'll kind of circle around the outside here. See if we can spot any more. We might have to do the top-down view to see if we can find them. I think this is the one that we failed on last time because we couldn't find like the last tree. Really? Really? Seriously? You're gonna do that to me? There we go. You go right downhill there, sucker. I was kind of pushing it downhill. We're just helping it. We're helping it along. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Up. Lift. Lift with your legs. Lift with your legs, boys and girls. Always remember, lift with your legs. Don't lift with your back. Lift with your legs. Everything will be fine. There we go. We lifted with our legs. Everything's good. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They love us around here. Let's see. Is that one there? That is one there. Look at that. That one's there too. See how many of these we can get out. It's a Widowmaker, yeah. And you fell into a tree as well. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. No worries. No worries. You got a couple of them here. Hey, little blind mouse. Hello. How are you, darling? Hope you're having a good day. Is that one there too? That one is there too. Okay. One there as well. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend for me. I haven't been feeling quite up to par. Let's see. How many do we have left to go? We've got 4 more left to go. I think I see one of them right there. Yep, that's one right there. I'm going to cut you this way so that you fall across the road here. Yeah, and it wasn't anything really bad. I just felt kind of sick to my stomach. I just was kind of lethargic. Had a bit of a headache. It was just more of a pain in the butt than like being, like knock me down, knock me out sick or anything like that. It just was not fun. Not that being sick is ever fun, but are you one? You look like one. Yep, you are one, and you're probably one over there too. Influenza A is going around. Ugh. No thanks. Are you one? You look like, oh, you're out of the radius. You're out of the radius. No, you are not the one. That's not one either. Alright, where are the rest of these little buggers? Maybe they're down on the other side of the road over here. I don't think so. Is that one there? Yep, that one's there. Hanging out on the cliffside, just doing its thing. Yeah, you just stay there. That's fine. That's not one. See, I screwed up last time and cut down a tree that was not supposed to be cut down, and I had like a $2,000 penalty on it. And I was like, oh, well, that made this job completely worthless. Okay, I do not see any more. I know there's more here, but... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to go Alt-Alt. There we go. Looking for a little bit of help here. Let's see. Let's drag you up to this road here. Just kind of keeping our eyes out while we drag some of these trees around. I'm going to try to salvage as many as I can. What the heck is up with that tree there? That's not one that we cut down. We didn't cut this one down. Did we cut this one down? I don't remember cutting that one down. We didn't get a penalty, did we? No, we have one tree remaining. We haven't cut any wrong stuff down yet. Interesting. Maybe that's left over from a previous one. The last one's always the hardest one, yeah. Especially this time of year when it's hard to see the, yeah, I wonder why this tree... Whoops. I I wonder why this tree is still around. I think this tree was left over from a different job that we did or something. I'm pretty sure. God dang it, I gotta stop hitting that. It's bothering me now. Well, we'll definitely take that one out of here for sure. Let's drag a couple of these up here too. There we go. Hey, come on. Come on. No. Oh, you're stuck on a bush. I was like, what are you getting? What are you all hung up on over here? A bush. A freaking goddamn bush. There we go. Stupid tree. Did I get that one? No, I didn't. There we go. Oh, it's got some stuff on the other side. Hold up a sec. Oh, by the way, you always want to turn super strength off when you're using your chainsaw, because if you use your chainsaw and you have super strength on, it can destroy the log that you're cutting. Because it'll basically use your super strength on cutting the log, and it'll just destroy the whole thing. So, if you're using the super strength, if you're using Lumberjack mod, you'll want to turn that off before you start cutting, because otherwise you can just destroy the entire log, which is not good. See, one more I gotta get cleared up here. There we go. Probably have a couple more on here we need to... Yep, there's one more there that we need to take care of. Oh, is it a bad spot now? There we go, got it. But yeah, that last log we'll have to go looking for it. But for right now, we're just gonna get these logs all kind of situated so that we can haul them out of here. There we go, beautiful. I want to haul at least about 8 of these down to our factory down there. Oh, come on. What are you doing? There. Nope. I didn't want you to go that far. There you go. Sometimes these logs are so hard to manipulate. Get all the limbs off of here. All right. That what appears to be done. There we go. Just had to get around the trailer there. Really? Seriously? You're gonna do that to me? Really? After all we've been through? There you go. There we are. Perfect. That one we got all the limbs off of. Oh, shoot. What did we just do? There we go. Get you guys off to the side of the road. And then we just have to go find that other day, that one last frickin' log. The one frickin' log that just is evading us. Whoops. We just tipped over everything. Whoopsie daisy. That's the one risk you run with super strength, is tipping over stuff. That was not what we intended to do. Not the one. Yeah, we'll just move the tractor forward a little bit. There we go. Oh, we have another log sticking up over there too. I see one more log hanging off the side of the cliff over here. That'll give us, what, 7 logs? I think that'll be enough. Can we get up there? No, not quite. Can we get up here? There we go. Can we get up there? Almost. Almost. There we go. Okay. Oh, this one's stuck in a tree. I don't know if I like that. There we go. We got it. We grabbed it. No problem at all. No probs. Good thing there's no fall damage. Yeah. No fall damage and no Valheim tree damage that'll kill you. There we go. Oh, there's one limb right here. There we go. And you can take the stumps and they still grow back. Exactly. All right, we got to find this one last tree. Now, one trick you can use is you can use the construction menu. And you can look around and see if you can find it. Now, it appears that those are off of the area that we're trying to harvest. Let's see, we got that one. How about that one right there? Is that one? I don't see a mark on it. Okay, what is it doing that for? Stop it. There we go. I don't see a mark on that one, so that's probably not it. Although I think the markings were on this side here. Kind of glitches a little bit as you scroll through the area. This last tree is always the hardest one to find. I don't know why it's such a pain in the ass. Is that it there? That might be it there. It might just be hidden in the terrain itself. That's pretty close down to the water, though. I think our area is more over. Yeah, see, we're outside the area right now. Let's just kind of go around the edge of the circle here. There's nothing down there. We took that one down. Thinking maybe it's on the cliff side here. Whoa! Okay, so we fell. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, now we're getting outside the bounds again. See, this is sort of the boundary here. We're outside the boundary again, but we can't get up the cliff here if we don't come around a little bit this way. Is that it there? There it is. There it is right there. We found it. I had a feeling it'd be like hidden inside of another tree. Swear to God. There we go. Now it's finished. Okay. So let's go down here. We're going to get our log truck loaded up. And then we will drag all this stuff off the property here. Gotta cut these into even pieces here. That's kind of why I stacked them all up here. I just wanted to kind of get them all into the same size pieces. That's kind of a small one, but that's okay. All right. Am I gonna need to move that? I think I might. Let's get in here real quick. Oh, I need to start the engine first. God dang it. Forgot you can't operate this thing unless you have the engine started. Yeah, let's move you up so I can get stuff underneath you. There we go. Didn't want to be in there. I want to be up here. Get that out so we have the maximum length on that. We can turn you off. There we go. All right. This way we can just easily get our stuff up in here. Now, we are going to try to save some of these logs. That's why we're loading up so many. Now, I don't know if the glitch is still in the game, or the feature is still in the game to save your logs from file to file. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. I mean, it is a feature. It's not a bug. There are no bugs. There's only features. $178 ones we don't even need our super strength for. We can lift up to 200 kilos. I know it looks like a big log, but it's only 178 kilos, so we can lift it up even without our super strength. Oh, that one's 207. Of course, right after I say that, we get one that's 207 kilos. Of course we do. I'm like all happy. I'm like, ooh, we could lift that one up, no problem at all. Game's like, hold my beer. Like I said, though, I'm not even sure if this glitch still exists in the game or not. I guess we'll have to see. I guess we could drag those limbs or those trees down off the property. Hey, Yusi, how you doing? Hello, hello. We could drag those off the property to see if it's working. But then again, I sort of want to deliver this load before we do that. I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm feeling a lot better today. I sort of had a bout of, I don't know what, the last 36 hours or so. Feeling pretty crappy. So finally feeling a little bit better today, thank goodness. I don't know quite what I had or what happened, but... Okay, why are you being this way? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. But I'm finally feeling better now. Flu maybe this week's going to be crazy. Yeah, it wasn't the flu. Well, maybe it was a bout of the flu. I don't know. I had sort of a sour stomach and a pretty bad headache for a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe it was, but I'm feeling tons better now. So I just made sure I had lots of fluids while I was sick, and I just kind of took some bed rest. I tried to actually work yesterday, but I couldn't do it. I got in there, and it was like after a couple hours, I was just like, holy crap, I'm about to pass out. All right, we got the final little limb off of that one. So yeah, I came home and just went to bed. Now I'm feeling tons better, thank goodness. So there we go. Get all that strapped in. There we go. I got something really bad and thought I was going to pass out and cold, had no energy. Yeah, I wasn't cold. I was actually a little hot. But I too had like no energy at all. So what I want to do... Come up here. No, what the heck is it doing to me? I want to get in the tractor. I want to shut the tractor off. There we go. No. There we go. All right, let's run back here real quick. And we'll grab these logs and drag them out of the area. We got 3 here as well, so we're gonna just try to maximize what we can. Really, seriously. There we go. I'm gonna drag it right onto Farmer Maggot's field here. There we go. Get them all nice and shorn up. I might take a couple of these with me too, because I got a little more room on my old trailer there, so we might just take a couple more with us too. But this way they'll be off that land. We're gonna try the glitch and see if it works. I mean, we're gonna try the feature and see if it works. Log truck scene from Final Destination traumatized a generation. See, I was never big into those kind of movies, so for me, I never saw it. I'm familiar with Final Destination, and I heard it was kind of wild, but yeah, for me that never. I was never into those kind of movies. I don't know why. Those kind of movies just never quite appealed to me. I mean, I still have nightmares about what was that one that had I think his name was Sam Neill, had Samuel L. Jackson in it. It was the space one where like hell was breaking through a wormhole or something, and eventually he basically became Pinhead at the end of it. Pretty gross movie. I had nightmares about that one for ages. I didn't like it, not one bit. It did not make me happy. Can't remember what it was called, though. I've tried to forget. Event Horizon, yeah, I didn't like that movie. Didn't like that one. Yeah, that one was that one was not good. I didn't like it, not one bit. It was not my bag, baby. Yeah. Event Horizon's the film. Okay. Yeah, that one definitely did not do it for me. How you doing, Michael? How's it going? You love that movie? It's an interesting movie. Don't get me wrong, Michael. It's a good movie. It's just, for me, it's nightmare fuel. It is literally nightmare fuel for me. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. It is absolute nightmare fuel to me. All right, we're gonna stack these over here by the bridge because I know the bridge is off of that. I know the bridge is off that POI for sure. Although I don't know if vehicles will run through that or not. Let's put them over here by the old dock. There we go. What's up, Doc? You're a big horror buff? Yeah, see, it's not even, and the thing is, Michael, it's not even the gore. For me, it's the suspense. I have a very low tolerance for that suspenseful stuff. That's what it is for me. It's not even the gore. The gore I can take. I don't care about that. I love a lot of gory movies. But it's the suspense build up to it that is the part that I'm not a big fan of. It just, for me, it turns my stomach in a way that I just don't like. And so I go, yeah, no, I'm good. You heard me talking about Event Horizons, you had to jump in. Not a problem at all. Yeah, Event Horizon, it freaked me out a lot. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. Now, I'm not sure if I have to have these chopped up either, so we'll probably go through, do a quick choppity chop on all of them. Just to make sure that they're chopped up. Maybe that is another... Actually, you know what? We'll chop some of them up. We'll leave some of them whole. Because I sort of want to I want to test this theory out. I want to see if this actually works or not. Okay, because it used to. So the theory is that once we complete this deadwood job, all this deadwood disappears. All the stuff we chop down disappears because we finished the job. Although it only happens once we actually hit that, you know, collect on the job button. The thing is, though, that we found out that if you complete the job and the stuff is not on the property of the completed job, it sometimes will stick around. But I'm not sure if it is because because it's chopped up, or if you can have the whole log stick around or not. So we're gonna try a couple different things. We're gonna do whole logs in one of them. We're gonna do whole logs on one side, chopped up logs on the other side, and see what happens. True story, I went to see Event Horizon thinking it was a sci-fi movie, not a horror movie. Well, I did too. And once I was there, it was too late. I was like, well, I'm here already. I'm sticking through it. That end part where he basically gets all the wires into his head and stuff. I mean, it's a good sci-fi movie for sure, Copper Hamster. I like it from the standpoint of the ideas that it explores. It's really well done. It's just the ideas it explores are absolutely horrifying. The ideas it's exploring are absolutely horrifying, and I'm not a big fan. Another one with Sam Neill is a Mouth of Madness. Probably wouldn't be your type, though. Yeah, Sam Neill does some of those, doesn't he? He likes them kind of movies. He gets cast in a few of those. I heard you, mosquito. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did want to turn you around, but I didn't want you going crazy on me there, Mr. Piece of Wood. Alright. So I think what we'll do is we'll chop up this side. Alright. That's far enough off the road, it should be okay. Yeah, not a big fan of John Carpenter. Not a big fan of John Carpenter. But then again, that's because I'm not a big fan of horror, so... I have a friend who loves that sort of stuff, though. Loves all things horror, and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm like, la 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 la, I don't hear it, I don't hear it. This guy is like a professional chainsaw person. To be able to do this, be able to line the logs up and just do one at a time like that, he is a pro. I need to sort of get these out of the water there. All right, so we got all these cut up. These are all ready to go. Let's go ahead and take you around here. I can't see. My vision is impaired. So we're going to leave one of these ones as a biggin. Raise you up. There we go. Actually, I'm going to leave that strapped for the moment. Let's turn off super strength. I'm going to cut up one of these and take it with me. I think we can fit one more log. Yes, I do. There is some merch. I don't talk about it a lot, but there is some merch. Yes. I left my hammer in Coastal Highway as something that all of us can kind of relate to. Even if it wasn't Coastal Highway, we all have that zone where we left our hammer, our bedroll, whatever it was. You know, we left something somewhere. And that became a common little joke and channel for a little while, you know. So we made a mug and a hat, or a mug and a t-shirt and stuff from it, because it was like, why not? All right, so this should be, actually we could probably fit one more. We could probably fit one more tree on this, couldn't we? So we'll just leave one full log over here. Come on, you know you want to go right in there. There you go. There you go. Okay. I never forgot the bedroll because Hadrian has made me paranoid about that. Oh, you always forget your pot and fishing huts. Yeah, I've forgotten my bedroll like one time, and then after that it was like it only took me once to go never again. Never again am I going to forget my bedroll. That ain't going to happen. Because, yeah, I forgot it one time and I regretted it. Probably forget the pot the most. Yeah, the pot's easy to forget. I've left many a pot on a stove somewhere and then been like, where's my pot at? Or where's my pan at? And then I'm like, oh, no. You were kidding me. And I'm like, yep, I left it back there. I did. I need to strap this in real quick. There we go. Strapped in. Not strapped on, strapped in. Come on. Come on, chat. All right, there we go. Get you up there. Oh, that's a longer piece there. That's a long one. Put that one kind of like over on this side, maybe. There we go. Excuse me. Jeez Louise, I banged my mic and I was trying to prevent a sneeze and I banged my mic and everything. That's how rambunctious it was going to be. All right, we're going to leave this one. Okay, come on. Can you just get off the field there? That'd be fantastic. There you go. Going to leave that one piece here on field. What field is this? Field 85. There we go. All right, let's head back home. Oh, I'm on the back, not the front. There we go. We're going to leave that by field 85. We left, and that's the full piece there. And then we left a partial piece over by the over there by the whatchamacallit. The whatchamacallit, the barge. We left a partial piece over there. Geez, Louise, George, and Wheezy, yep. Let's stop and get a little gas here while we're rolling through town. There we go. Because of a drawer with a lot of stuff became no longer interactable. Oh, jeez. They still haven't. I take it they still haven't patched Long Dark yet, Rob Star. Why do you think I haven't been playing a lot of Long Dark lately? It's not that I'm tired of playing it or anything. I'm just tired of like all the little weird things that are happening in it. It makes me disinterested in playing it because there's just so much wrong in it right now. It's like come on, guys, just give us a good update to the game, which will actually fix some of the problems that are in it. It's all the features in it, exactly. Just give us some problem solving here. That would be kind of nice. That would be very nice, actually. All right. The barge guys over here. We got some good wood on us. Let's see what this is down to right now. Yeah, we're down to almost 5,000 wood. So we're basically gonna be trying to load this up as much as we can. I mean, it was a good deadwood job to do because it's going to get us a lot of wood in our sawmill. Even if the glitch doesn't work, we're going to be basically unloading almost this entire trailer load. And whoa, hello, Mr. Busso. Did not expect to see you coming down the road there. Holy shnikes. I do need to move my harvester though first, because I can't get in there with the harvester sitting there. Let's move the harvester down here under the tree. There we go. Looks like we got some more wood here too, which is nice. Wow. That got rid of every single piece of wood that we had in there. Got up to 13. Basically, it filled it all the way up. Well, I guess we will. I guess we... Let's do a little farm work before we finish that job. Let's do a little farm work. Let's let a little time pass. I'm going to go put this away real quick. We don't need the baler for a minute. There we go. Actually, we can fill that up with bale wrap, can't we? There we go. I'm so close to leave a rage rant on the Hinterland forums because nothing came from them. A post saying we have a lot of trouble fixing the bugs would be enough. Yeah, I mean, and that's really, honestly, like I said, that's all that we would need. Is a, hey, we're having trouble fixing some of these bugs. We're working on it. Be patient with us. We'll give you more info as we go. We're going to try to get a patch out. We're going to try to get a patch out sometime in the next 20 days or something like that. That would be enough. I think everybody would be completely happy with that if they did something like that. But just complete silence is kind of just rude. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, Robstar, and, you know, they had to fix their whole, you know, what they're posting on and stuff. They had to fix that first because that's way more important than communicating with their players. You know, that you know, they would not be showing that they're not an isterophobe if they didn't fix that first. You know, they don't want to come off as as a bad person. So they had to fix that stuff before they could actually fix stuff in the game. I mean, I totally get it. You know, that's way more important. Way more important. Still can't believe they did that. I still can't believe they did that. It's just like, okay, whatever. Like somebody said, it's like you want to be on as much stuff as you possibly can, because then you can actually like communicate to your base of people that are out there. And there's some people, and they got to remember, there's a lot of people like me that I can't be bothered to get on most social media most days anyway. I would always just kind of look on. I just kind of casually glance at X or whatever, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and see if they posted up something new saying, hey, we've got a fix coming out, or hey, we got a new thing coming out. It's not like I'm on there all day scrolling through crap. I don't care. And I'm just not going to be bothered to change platforms just to make them happy. It's like, nah, I'm good. See you later. Bye. Peace. So probably, to be honest, well, it's fine. It's fine that they do. It's fine that they do, Elena. It's just that if they had all their other stuff figured out, they put out like a 5 or 6 page rant on it, and it's like, you know what? You could have used that time to maybe fix some of the bugs in our game. It's just it's so like, okay, whatever. It's like honestly, nobody cares. Distance yourself from it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I mean, honestly, nobody does. Nobody cares. All the people care about is you fixing your damn game. That's what we care about. I could give two figs about that. I just want them to fix their damn game. They're all the virtue signaling they do in the world doesn't matter to me. I just want them to fix their game. I just want them to fix it. It'd make me totally happy if they just came out with a patch, or even just even an update saying that they're working on it. But they can't be bothered to put out a 2-sentence update saying they're working on it, but they can be bothered with all the other ridiculous stuff that I don't care about as a gamer. I don't care. Maybe I should, but I don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. I just want my stuff to work right. But, whatever. They can do what they want. They're just alienating people, I think, more than anything, but... Okay, do what you feel's necessary. Just hope, just don't veil guard or don't veil guard or concord yourself. I remember when video games were just about being fun. Just make me a good video game. That's all I care about. I can go get political with all my friends and on different forums, and there's different websites that are completely dedicated to that. I don't need to get political with my video game company. And honestly, I don't care. I honestly don't care what my video game company thinks about politics. I really, truly do not. And in a way, it's almost like they want me to care that they care. And that's the thing, is like, I don't care. I mean, maybe I do care, but I don't care. I get it. I mean, they've got a lot to be unhappy about, I guess, but so do a lot of Americans. A lot of Americans have a lot to be unhappy about too, so. But yeah, to their employees, it probably mattered a lot. I mean, and I get that. They have every right to be upset about it, but I have a right to push back on it too and go, hey, you know what? Fix your game. Go and do all that stuff that you want, but fix your game. Get it working right. I mean, I really want to see their game succeed because I love them as a company, and I think overall it detracts from them when they involve themselves. I mean, Raph used to get in huge. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, we barely made it through. Raph used to get himself in all sorts of hot water because he'd spout off on X and Twitter all this stuff, and it's like, when you're being divisive to people, it's not going to do anything but push people away. Yes, you'll get some people that agree with you, but when you're a company, you want to try to sell your product, I would think, to as many potential customers as possible. And you got to understand that all those customers are not going to agree with you completely. You look at the recent demise of Veilguard, well, the recent, not demise, the demise of Concord and the unsuccess of Veilguard, and you see exactly what happens when you alienate 50% of your audience. Because as much as you want to think that everybody on the right side agrees with you, pretty much we're 50-50 on most stuff. The country's always been pretty much 50-50. Most countries are pretty 50-50 on the views they have on things. And when you alienate half of people, you're going to lose a large part of your customer base, and that's going to do nothing but hurt you. You want to sell the tires to as many people as want to buy them. You don't need to involve that stuff in there. Concord was never a success. Yeah, it was never a success. Concord never was. Part 6 Broken Silence should be renamed into Broken Game Update. It did break, well, especially for, I feel, and you know, Robstar, I really feel bad for a lot of the console players, because I think console players really got screwed. I think for console players, it's worse than anybody else. They got really screwed in the whole deal. Because I think it broke a lot more stuff console-wise than it broke PC-wise. Yes, there's stuff in PC that's still broken, but most of the stuff I've run into in PC, it's more just annoying things than things that have actually broken my game. Although I've talked to some people who play on PC that have had a lot of issues with their PC stuff. But I feel really bad for console players that it's broke so much stuff. Yeah, it's not the same experience on console for sure. I've never played it on console, but I've heard some horror stories for sure about things just disappearing, things no longer in the game, things like you're doing stuff and all of a sudden your progress is all gone. The game crashes on you from zoning. I've heard from zoning you can crash the game, or you can get stuck out of. There was one guy who was in here who was in Timberwolf Mountain and he could not zone out into Pleasant Valley. He literally could not zone out into Pleasant Valley. It was like, what? And then Switch is the most well. And aren't they coming out with the Switch 2, or is that a different thing they're coming out with? So we're gonna try to do this exit out strategy, boys and girls. We're gonna see if this works. We're gonna let the game cool down for a second. You can look at my screen here. So one game I'm really interested in seeing when it comes out here soon is I'm really interested in seeing not that one there, my rank, not that. Yeah, well, Black Frost of course is my highest rank. I'm really interested in seeing Fallen Frontier. It's going to be an RTS game. I'm not a big RTS player, but I'm kind of interested in seeing that one. Where is Dune boys? I never go in and order these in any way. I always just have them sort of up here in a random order. Subnautica 2 I'm actually looking forward to as well. That one I'm actually really looking forward to. I'm going to turn the sound off because that would probably get me copyright struck. But yeah, Subnautica 2 I'm actually really looking forward to. I'm hoping that it is as expansive. See, that's the only thing I don't like about it, is it's going to have characters in it. I don't like... Can't they learn from Subnautica below expectations that putting characters in your game, actual physical characters in the game, is a bad idea? Make it just a first-person experience where you're the character and you get to discover all the stuff. That's all I want from Subnautica. I don't want them to add a character into the game. I don't want to have characters I interact with other than the stuff that's under the ocean. That's all I want. I hope they don't screw this up. I hope they don't screw it up, because that's why it was so good. That's why it was so good. And then Dune Awakening, that's the one I'm looking forward to. Dune Awakening, it could be really good. It could be really bad. We never know. I mean, I loved having Alan. Alan was fine because he wasn't an actual character. Alan was sort of like the Leviathan Queen in the first one, where she kind of contacted you. But I think Alan he didn't know when to shut up. That was my biggest problem with him. He was a little chatty boy. But I didn't mind him as a character in and of himself, because he wasn't actually like some of you. It was sort of like the Leviathan Queen in the first one, where she kind of contacted you. I mean, in the first one, I loved the interaction you had with the Leviathan Queen. I thought that was really nice. So, not really, no idea on Switch News. I'm not really much for handhelds. I'm PC all the way. PC Master Race, right? I'm PC all the way, too. I've been PC since 2000. Black Frost I will not buy until they prove their skills in finishing and patching the games they make. Yeah, Black Frost is going to be a tough one for, I think, for a lot of people. It's definitely going to, I think, be more complete than Long Dark was back in the day. You know, because Long Dark started out, you know, in what, 2013, 2014, and very alpha, and they've been adding and adding and adding to it. So I think Black Frost will start ahead of that curve by a bit, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess I will have to wait and see. Okay, so what we want to do is I want to teleport down here to field 85 and see if that log is still around over here. It is. Oh wait, no. We haven't finished it. We haven't finished the quest yet. We haven't finished the quest. So we got to finish the quest. We got to go in here, finish this job. And that log is gone. And that log disappeared on us. Maybe they fixed that. Maybe they fixed it. Okay, we're going to run down the road and just see if it's there. Also had a Commodore 64 and 128. See, I never had a Commodore. I had an Atari as a kid. My brother and I bought the Atari 2600. We never got the 5600. We were 2600 until 2600 all the way. I had a friend who had an Intellivision, which was like, oh my god, he has an Intellivision. So cool, because it actually had all those little slips you put in on it, and then you had all the different pad stuff you could do with it. Okay, now this one, now these trees stuck around. Maybe you have to cut them up, because see, these are all still here. These ones are all still here for us. Okay. So those ones, so it looks like that glitch does work, but it appears you have to cut the stuff up before. Monster Hunter Wilds. I've heard good stuff about Monster Hunter. It looks like it's mainly a fighting game, isn't it? Like you run around and you just kill big monsters. It's sort of like Souls-like or something like that. Like, you know, like that sort of game where you run around, you kill monsters and do that sort of stuff. From what I've seen anyway. You have the base game, you rarely play it though. Yeah, I hope Hinterland gets their stuff together, and you know, I understand that they're very emotionally charged about everything political right now, but believe me, the end of the world's not going to come. I've been around this world now for 55 years, and at the beginning of every administration, they always say the world's going to end, and everybody freaks out. Everybody has a big conniption fit, and guess what? In 4 years, for us normal people, nothing really changes. That's the sad truth of it. Nothing really changes. I know it seems like the world's ending, but it's not. Trust me. Just trust me on this one. It's not. The world's going to be fine. The world's still going to be here. In 4 years, we'll be like, hey, what the heck? What about your volcano insurance? Oh, man, you better get that volcano insurance. I'm going to make sure I get my volcano insurance. Mount Hood could go off any day. Mount Hood could explode like... I mean, have you seen Mount Hood? Mount Hood would wipe Portland off the map, baby. I better get my volcano insurance. Oh, but then they'll probably cancel my insurance right before it explodes. Like, it'll start rumbling, they'll cancel my insurance, and then it'll explode, and they won't cover my stuff. Isn't that what they usually do? I must say, I feel so bad for all those Californians down there that those insurance companies just canceled their insurance. Yeah, if Yellowstone goes, we're all fluffed. Yes. If Yellowstone goes, we are all gone. We are all screwed. And it's not a matter of if it will, it's just when it will. It's going to eventually, but who knows when. But I do feel bad for all those Californians that lost their stuff and their insurance. Whoa, hey buddy, hey, this is a one-way road and you're supposed to be going my way. That would truly suck. I mean, I know what my brother went through with just the house falling on his, or the tree, the house falling on his tree, the tree falling on his house. Yes, his house fell on a tree. That happened. It's a thing. Trust me. Trust me on this. Well, this wood stuck around, so I guess that's something. So yeah, insurance is one of those things where I've always been kind of like against them. Ever since I was a young teenager, getting my first car insurance, getting screwed over by the insurance company. Here's my first experience with insurance. When I was 15, I got to drive. Okay, I got my learner's permit when I was 15. Okay, the insurance person that my mom and dad had, they went in and said, okay, well, our son's going to start driving. What do we need to do? And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. He'll be covered on your insurance. And they were like, okay. And so it appeared that, you know, it was all fine until I got in an accident. And then they went retroactively and started charging for stuff from like 9 months past, saying that that our insurance agent basically lied to us. And we should have had the coverage updated, and we owed the money and all this other stuff. It was a huge scam. It was a huge, and I've had a bone to pick with insurance ever since. Because they basically just like, oh, it was a mess. It was a mess and a half. They were just absolute liars, pants on fire. So yeah, it was wild. It was a very bad first experience with insurance, and I've always been very wary of them since. Monster Hunter games are difficult to get into. As a hard learning curve, you need to find your weapon and make it click. Yeah, see, I tried to get into like Elden Ring, and I had a little bit of fun with it, but after a while, I just get bored of banging my head against a monster for 20 minutes. It just, for me, didn't hold any. I wasn't that interested in it. I tried it, and it was fun for a little while, and then it just kind of got, to me, it just gets repetitive. It's like, okay, it's another big boss monster I have to fight. Woohoo! And then I just go up against them, and I bang my head against them for a while. I don't find that to be much fun in games, for me. And that's not, my son loves those kind of games. It's just not my bag, I guess, you know? That's the beauty of video games, though. Not everything's for everybody. Everybody can find their own niche, so to speak, in video games, because there's, you know, millions of different kinds of stuff, millions of different kinds of experiences. I think that's the beauty of video gaming too, is that you can have there's so many different experiences you can have, whether you love real-time strategy, whether you love like you know, simulation type stuff like this, whether you like survival or you like first person shooters, or you know, beating your head against a mob for 20 hours and finally beating them and feel, you know, and the satisfaction that gives you, because it does give you that satisfaction, you know, to go up against a mob that's really hard and finally defeat them is a great you know, feeling. For me, I just don't have the patience. It's a me issue. It's not a game issue. It's a me issue. I ain't got the patience to do it. I wish more people thought like you, because I'm so tired of this new. If the woman isn't fluffable enough, the game is woke or something. It really blows my mind. Well, you know, the thing is, though, you have to realize that whether you're male or female, we want to see. It's just like in superheroes. With the superheroes and the video game characters we have are an idealized version of what we want to be. And nobody wants to play. I mean, I don't want to play as a dumpy 40-year-old dude. I want to play as a ripped out dude that's got abs and got muscles and that sort of stuff. Usually I don't play female characters, so I don't really have a big opinion on it one way or the other. I don't usually play the female characters. I play the male characters. Just, you know, just what I do. But I like to play an idealized version of a male character. And I get that. I mean, I don't think it makes it right or wrong. But, you know, I think the hypersexualization thing is wrong. I don't think that needs to happen. But, you know, we like to look at attractive things. We do. I mean, generally the world does. Attractive people have a very much easier time in the world sometimes, just, you know, on a general success level than unattractive people do. They get a lot of doors open to them. Believe me, as an unattractive dude, I understand completely. You're talking about more like about NPCs in the game. Your character's obviously up to you if you can create them. Oh yeah, totally. And character customization has come a long ways. That's the beauty too, is that you aren't tied to making your character look like a certain, you know, you aren't tied to how the character's designed. Personally, I like games where I never see my character. And honestly, sometimes, like, I found it funny, like, you can do your character customization in, like, a fighting game, and then your dude or your gal wears a helmet for, like, 90% of the game, so you never see the customization you did. They have a helmet on and big padded armor on for the 99% of the game. You never get to see their face ever again. It's like, okay, all right, I get it. It's not really like Souls-like. It's more like a hunting game for big monsters, to the point where you sometimes only see parts of the monster on the screen because of their size. Wow. Wow. Yeah, but people do need to get away from that whole thing, Lenny, Lene. They need to get, you know, I agree with you there. It's like you don't have to have all the characters be absolutely gorgeous beyond belief, you know. Not everybody in this world's a 10, so actually, most people in the world aren't a 10. Most of us are completely average. Most of us are completely average. That's why it's called the average. That's why it's called the average. I've never been into character customizations. I do very little customizations. I don't really do a lot either. Yeah, I do very little either. I'll maybe make them taller or something, or give them. I like to give them a beard if they can go full beardo. I like doing that, you know. But like, I mean, there's character customization in this game. I mean, it's very limited. Let's see, the wardrobe. Here we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of character customization here. You know, we'll put a rain jacket on because it's a little rainy out. Well, we'll put a little rain jacket on. Let's get ourselves a little hat to keep the rain off our head. There we go. There we go. Now we're set to go. That's about as much customization as I do. I think the big thing that a lot of studios get in trouble with these days is they don't understand that when your employee gets on a social media platform and basically alienates half your audience by something they say or do, it badly reflects on your company. Whether you agree with what they did or not doesn't matter. I don't care. It badly reflects on your company, and it makes your company look like a fool. And it also turns people against you, and it will hurt your sales of your game. You know, and I don't care if you're right or wrong morally. You ain't selling product, and that's why people get fired. And that's why things go out of business. Is you're in the business to sell stuff. You're not in the business to do other things. You need to just like, you just need to like be, you know, good to your customers. You got to be good to your customer base and just be like, hey, we understand that not everybody's going to agree with us, but hey, that's okay. We just want to sell you a fun game. Hey, have you heard about our new fun game that we want to sell you? I'm just going to put all this wood right here. And I think if more companies did that and just kind of like kept a little tighter rein on their peoples, you know, you look back at stuff in the 80s and 90s and even early 2000s when there wasn't all the social media on it, games were like, there were games that sucked, but games didn't get like the backlash they do today. They just didn't. You didn't see a game getting backlash like it does today. And in some ways it's bad because I'm sure there's some very fine games that get unwarranted backlash. There's probably some other ones that get very warranted backlash. But also, any sort of criticism these days is not taken very well. Game studios have stopped learning how to take criticism on their games. If like something is sucky, they immediately turn it into something that it's not, saying, oh, well, you just don't like it because of this. It's like, no, I don't like it because it sucks. It sucks. Well, there's been inclusivity and stuff for years. I mean, you want to talk about an inclusive game? Look at like Detroit Become Human. I mean, Marcus is like my favorite character in Detroit Become Human, and it's not because he's black. It's because he's a great character. He's well written. He's an interesting soul. I love the adventure he goes through. I love the journey he goes through, the struggles he goes through. I can relate with him, despite in spite of not being the same race. I can actually relate with him. Wow, I know that's a shocking thing. One of my favorite comic book characters growing up was Black Panther. I love the Black Panther stuff. I actually own all the old Black Panther comic books, like the original Kirby stuff from back in the day. That's how much I've actually gone out and bought all those, because I love that stuff. That's like some of my favorite stuff is those old Kirby issues. It's been, that's the thing, is like, you can include things in stuff, but when you force it into it, that's when people kind of, and then you start bashing people because they aren't like applauding you for putting it in there. That's when it kind of goes sour. That's when people just go, yeah, no. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When it's their main trait, that's the problem. When it's not, when it's just part of them, that's totally fine. People are okay with that. We don't care. We don't really care. And yeah, there's always going to be some people that care. There's always going to be the outliers. But there's going to be people on all sides that do that take things the wrong way, no matter what you do. You can't do anything about that. And there's no amount of talking to those people or trying to placate them that's going to change any of that. But most people are pretty reasonable, that I've found anyway. And I live in Portland, Oregon, okay? I live in Portland. I live close to Portland, Oregon, and even here, most people are pretty damn reasonable. For all the bad press Portland gets, most people here are pretty dang reasonable. So, yeah, oh yeah, Veil Guard was shove it down your neck obvious. That's the thing, is like, that was just like, wow. You can throw it a little more in my face, but that's all right. Whatever. You want to do that? Here's how your game goes. Here's how your game goes. The thing is, too, you have to remember, with most like looter shooters, like Concord was trying to be, what's your general audience going to be for that? It's going to be generally young male audience. It just is. I mean, I could care less about Concord. I don't play looter shooters. I don't really care about looter shooters. They aren't that much fun to me. And most of the audience for that skews demographically very young and very male. And when you make all the heroes kind of unattractive, nobody's going to care. People are just going to go, I'm good, I'll play something else. Well, that's the thing, is like, it does make a character very one-dimensional when that's all they are. But you have to remember, the creators of that stuff, generally that is their worldview. That is what they are as well. People generally write what they know and write what they are. And especially when they self-insert themselves into things, they generally are, it's generally a good, it's kind of, they're telling on themselves, because generally that's what they kind of are like. And they see that as their most important trait. And they see that as the most important thing about it. And it's sad, because we're so much more than that. We're so much more as people, as human beings, than just that. And I wish people would concentrate more on that. That's what makes games like Detroit Become Human such an interesting game, because it explores so many interesting ideas and explores so much stuff. It's growing still. Okay. Let's go check out and see if our weeds are up. Yeah, when you make characters one dimension, they do get boring really quick. Okay, so this is growing. We have small weeds. Oh yeah. See, we got small weeds growing up in it. Okay, we need to come weed this today, because otherwise it's going to get out of control. Well, and that's the thing. I mean, it almost becomes like a parody, I think. It almost becomes like a parody of what that person's experiences in life is like, which I think is kind of detrimental as well. And that's kind of sad, because it's It's like the old trope of, you know, every gay person is super flamboyant and out there and wearing half shirts and, you know, it's like, no, most gay people I've known in my life are most gay people I've known in my life, you would never know. You would never know by just walking up to them that they were gay. You would never know that. And it's because that's not the main part of their life. There's so much more than that. They're wonderful human beings beyond that. I mean, it's like that's the thing is that it almost becomes a stereotype, which is sad that it becomes stereotypical like that, because it's like, I remember in the 80s, that's what we were trying to break free from in the 80s and 90s, is like, we want to get rid of these stereotypes. We don't want people to be all lumped together in this stereotypical fashion. And it's like, now we're almost like going in reverse to that. It's like, what the hell happened to the world? I just don't get it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it was easy to pinpoint people, we wouldn't have criminals or serial killers. Yeah. It shouldn't matter to anyone what one person wants to be. It's their decision, not yours. Exactly. Exactly. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, Monado Blade. No, you know, I believe everybody has the right to be what they want, as long as they aren't harming anybody. I have a strong belief that they have a right to be whatever they want to be. You can be a light bulb if you want to. You can be a furry if you want to. It's fine. Do what you want. Yeah, include it in the story by all means. Don't make it everything about you. Yeah. Yep. I find it to be very boring. Very boring. And a lot of the humor's got out of it too. I mean, one of the funniest stories, and this just is a generational thing too. One of the funniest stories I ever heard, we had a gay couple that lived by my mom and dad. These two guys, they were really nice guys. My dad had no idea they were gay. No idea whatsoever that they were gay. And we were over at a house party of theirs one time, and one of the guys was talking to my dad, and his husband came up to him, and he introduced him to, and my dad was meeting him pretty much for the first time, and he introduced him as his partner. He's like, this is my partner, so-and-so. I forget what his name is at this point. I'm not going to out their name anyway. But he's like, this is my partner, so-and-so. And my dad's first response was, oh, what business are you guys in together? And it was just, I mean, and they just laughed about it, and we've always laughed about it ever since then. And it's like it wasn't like my dad was being mean to him or anything. He just, he did, I mean, that's how normal they were. It's not like they were out there saying, we're gay and we love it. You know, they were just normal guys who happened to live next door, and my dad had no idea, but that was his first response. But then again, my dad was also at the time like 65 or so. I mean, he didn't, you know, he's of an older generation. Business, when you're a partner with somebody, that means you're in business with them. But I mean, everybody laughed and had a good chuckle about it, and it's just like, you know. That's just how, and it was a simpler time. This was back in like the mid 90s. I mean, because they slay. Exactly. Why are the gay Vikings the best? Because they slay. Hey, you know, it's one of those things where I think a sad thing about it, and I like that I see it coming back now. I think the sad thing about a lot of the movement that happened in the last 4 to 7 years is that all of us lost the ability to laugh at ourselves. We just lost the ability to, I mean, and I'm not talking about being mean. Everything started being taken as, oh, you're being mean to so-and-so. And it's like, no, we're just having fun. I mean, me and my friends, we rip on each other more than anybody. More than anybody rips on each other. That's our modus operandi. Is we rip on each other all the time. And we just kind of lost the ability to laugh at ourselves, to look at our little foibles, to look at the things that, you know, kind of like are, oh wow, that's kind of, you know, the observational humor. I like seeing it come back though. I think it's making a big comeback now because comedians are starting to go, I don't care any longer. And I love that. I love guys coming back and just joking about stuff anymore, kind of poking fun at people, because that's how we just kind of like, Yeah, you know, it's like Morgan Freeman said. How do you end racism? Well, stop talking about it first of all. Stop talking about it all the time. You know, that's a good way to start. If you're always bringing it up, people are always going to have it front of mind. It's good just to kind of like stop talking about it all the freaking time. So, it's crazy though. I mean, that's the thing is like it's always a few radicals on whatever side you want to look at it, whether it's right or left. It's always a few radicals that always make the rest look bad. It is. I mean, on the left, on the right, you have those whack job, what are those Baptist guys in that church. I can't even say it on stream because I literally lose my channel. But those whack jobs who are against gay people on you know, it's like that make all Christian people look bad, you know. Yeah, it's always the bad apples that spoil it for everybody. That is true. Yeah. It is. It's crazy. I just say let's try to all be nice to each other. Let's just try to be nice to each other. How about we try that for a change? And that's for all sides. That's for everybody. Let's just try to be like normal human beings to everybody. Everybody's got their own issues they go through, you know? We all got our problems. We all got our issues that we go through every day. Let's just be nice to everybody. That's what I want to do. I try to be nice to everybody. Most of the time. Except for BK. BK we cannot be nice to. BK we have to be mean to. BK's the only one that we can be mean to. Hey Cass, how's it going? I wish back to the bad attitude era from the early 2000s. Nothing is holy if it makes a good joke, even if the joke is on me. Oh, I love laughing at myself. People make jokes about me all the time. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it. Let's see. Weeds. Okay, so we got a little bit more to do here. See, we're getting it weeded up. We're getting it weeded. Oh, I missed a whole section over there? How did I miss a whole section over there? What? What? But hi, Cass. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. We're having a good day. I'm feeling moderately better. We're gonna kind of we're gonna get this field weeded, and then we're gonna advance the clock a little bit. So I want to get through a couple of days here. We're gonna advance the clock. We'll speed it up a little bit here. I guess I need to go around here and weed this too. I didn't weed it right. My Sims boyfriend caught himself on fire and died. What? What? How did your Sims boyfriend catch himself on fire? What were you doing, Cass? Cass, what were you doing in Sims? What naughty stuff were you doing in Sims? You bad girl. Doing all that naughty stuff. I invited him over. He wanted a fire in the fireplace and went up in flames. So did the whole house burn down, or just you burned it? You burned him. Let's see what jobs we got here today. Got some fertilizing, hoeing, sowing. Okay, what do they want sowed here? They want grass sowed. Ooh, we could do that. We could do the sowing job because we got grass in here. All right, I got to line this up just right. I think this is the one that I need to be on. We could do the sowing. Yep, that's the one. Oh, and then I missed a little part right there. I missed a little part of weeds right there. Gosh dang it. Cass locked him in the bathroom. What? The living room and him. You locked him in the bathroom. How dare you? So we could do that sewing job. It's not very expensive. We could do the spraying job over there. The weeding jobs I'm really done with. Fertilizing, we could fertilize. We could fertilize this one. We have fertilizer. That would give us $11,000 for that field. It's right by our house too. Yeah, we'll accept that contract. And we'll accept the sowing contract too, because that's right across the street from us. And we now have this that can sow grass. Nice. All right, how are we doing on the weeds? Okay, we got one little strip, and then we got this little tiny place down there that we got to get. Gosh, dang it. There we go. Okay, it's all done there. By the way, how you doing, Gasbeard? Hope you're having a good day, man. Hope you're having a grand day. Oh, we're missing that somehow. Wait a second. Whoa. We're doing the wrong path. We need to do this path over here. Okay, I just need to go basically just straight down here. I don't need to do anything else. What's on sale? I don't know. What is on sale? We've got a top lifting harvester used to pull vegetables out of the ground. We also have a Fendt header, which we can't use that. This is a nice little thing here that would pull vegetables out of the ground, but the only problem with this one is you have to have a tractor running by it all the time. So it's a very slow process. It only pulls one row at a time. It's very slow. Very, 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 very slow. But at least we got our oats. Our oats are harvested up. I need to get one little place right over here. We got our oats all weeded out. All right, we got that all done. Excellent. Sweet. All right, let's go sow this. Let's go sow a field real quick. Let's go sow a field. Oh, God. Nope, I don't want to do that field. That's just grass. We want this field over here. More efficient than that one row harvester is to tell the primary school kids they get a free bunny if they pull all the carrots for you. That's a good idea. I like that. Oh, we aren't doing anything yet. Oh, we have to get the sower down. Okay, we will come around the corner here. V it. B it. Alt M it, and then we'll go and we'll do this. There we go. Now we're doing it. That's what we need to do. Nice thing about this cultivate is this weeder is that it has a built-in grass sower. You can pick grass, and I think you can pick a couple other things with it. I think you can do grass or spinach or something else on it. I forget what it is. But we'll do this, and then we'll go up to the... We'll go up to this field over here and do the spray on that one. That's going to be a big spray, but we've got a good sprayer, so it'll take us maybe 4 or 5 passes to do it all. It won't be too bad. No, I wanted that one there. Grass, canola, oilseed radish are the normal 3 in the sower weeder. Okay. So I could do canola with this one. That's kind of nice. So if I wanted to get a field and do canola, I wouldn't need to buy an actual seeder. I could just seed it with this. We might just do canola on that field up there to sell. Although I sort of like the idea of having stuff to put in my granary here. Speaking of which, let's see how our stuff is doing here. Grain mill, yeah, we're down to 1,000 sorghum. It's going to be out soon. Our water's doing okay. We'll need to fill that up here in a month or so. Sawmill, doing good. We got planks and stuff running on it. We almost have another thing of planks going. So that's nice. And then we can get this field planted up, and then we can go do the harvest on that other, and that will give us a total of what? About 15,000, 14,000, something like that. About 14, 11, 13, 14, yeah, about 15 grand. So that'll get us over 100 grand. Excuse you, bus. You's in the way. Go out, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Mr. Bus. Get out of the way. Faith had a good question earlier. What's on sale right now? I looked actually. Oh, hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought I was on track. Hold up. There we go. The only thing that was on was this DeWolf GBC and the Fent and this little Pottinger. Those are the only 3 things that are on sale right now. Nothing that I really want. I'm kind of keeping my eye out for upgrade. For maybe something. I don't know what I'm keeping my eye out for. What are we looking for next? We've got everything we need. Maybe a better harvester, I guess, or better combine. Maybe a better mower. A mower would be really nice. If we get one of the better mowers, I would love to get that. Now, I don't know if I have my seed over here or not. But yeah, if we could find I would love to find the I'd love to find that if we could. If we could find that on sale, that would be great. I mean, if we could get the Crone, that's the ultimate mower there. But if we could get that Sam's back end, that actually does windrowing for you. So if we could get that on sale, that would be a nice one to pick up. I don't think we'll find it on sale. I think we're probably going to have to buy it full price, but what can you do? What can you do? We'll catch these ends here. You're more partial to the Pottinger set? Which one's that? Hey, Raven Sky! Pottinger set? I don't have a Pottinger set. Thank you, Raven Sky. For the 76 months. Holy shnikes. Thank you for the 76 months. Love the red and white. It matches the tractor. Oh, okay. Well, thank you again, Raven Sky. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good weekend. It's still a weekend, right? It's still Sunday, right? I've lost track. When you're sick, you lose track of days. It's still Sunday, right? I think it's still Sunday for a little while longer. It's barely Sunday still? Okay. I kind of lost track of my days, so it's still Sunday technically. Okay. We're just planting a little grass. As of the most popular equipment, Giants left the Pottinger mowers out of FS25 vanilla. I think it's out as a mod, though. Okay. It's probably Poetinger. I always call it the Pottingers. I always forget there's an E there. For me, it's the Pottingers. We like the pot here in Oregon. We got a lot of that. We got a lot of that in Oregon, so we like our pot. It is. I have it in game, so it's got to be a mod. Okay. It's so weird that Giants would leave like the most popular equipment out of the game. Is it just so they can bring it in as a add-on later on, or is it just because they know modders will just put it into the game? That just seems so weird to do that, you know? Seems like a weird design decision, especially when you probably already have all that stuff ready to go as a regular thing. Could be a licensing thing. That is true. Could be a licensing thing, I suppose. Could be. It's a bit of both of those. Yeah, they probably do have licensing deals with Kloss and all those guys where they get a little bit of they probably get a little bit back to oh shoot, I don't have any seed. Son of a bitch. Let's see if we can go grab some seed here. I ran out of seed back there. I think I have seed over here, or do I have seed back at the... Where do I have seed? Do I have seed over here? No, I do not. We ran out of seed, boys and girls. We're going to have to buy a little seed for this job. That's going to cost us a little bit. Unless we have some seed over here. Whoa! I think I have seed over at the dealer. There's one way we can check super quick, but I'll do that when we get on the ferry. Oh, of course. Of course the big tractor's here right now. All right, we can check here. Yes, I do have some seeds. I do have some seeds right now, so... All right. So we got 750 liters of seed sitting back at the dealer. I know, grab my seed. But yeah, I would imagine that they're probably getting some sponsoring, not so much sponsoring, but basically brand placement money for putting certain brands in the game. Probably for putting Kuhn and Sam's and Krone and those in the game. They're probably getting a little bit of cash, would be my guess. I mean, it makes sense. Makes people brand aware of the name, so, you know. Yeah, it is still Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it is Sunday. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was going to go to work tonight, but I scheduled myself off. McDonald's stuff's a royal pain. I had it in FS22 on the Saskatchewan map. Used it for one field and ditched it. You're like, peace, I'm out of here. I'm going to repair up while we're in town here, too. We'll repair up, gas up, grass up. Oilseed, radish, canola. Okay, yeah, there's the three we can do. It's nice to know we can do canola with this. I think we are saving up right now, though, to get ourselves a... Oh, that'd be the other thing, if a seeder comes up. I definitely want to get a seeder if it comes up. And I definitely want to get a seeder that has a tank we can put on it. Cedar fertilizer, yeah. Get like a cedar fertilizer like that. Now that's only got a 4 meter on it. What's this one got on it? This one's got a 6 meter, 4 meter, 4.6. I don't think this one has a... Oh, you can get a fertilizer distribution unit for it. Oh, that's a nice one. I kind of like the Green Plains one. That's kind of nice. That'd be a good one to get. All right. We're saving up for Cedar too then. I definitely like getting one that the Great Plains one handles well. I definitely want to get one that has the fertilizer function built in. So we can be fertilizing as we're seeding all in one. Now I know there are some, I think there's some cultivators that have the seeding ability as well, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't there ones that cultivate as well? Or isn't there cultivators that do that have some seeding ability on them? I could have sworn there was. But maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Is it the other way around? Oh, it's a seeder that has a cultivating ability. Okay. Seeder that has a cultivating ability. Got it. Those are probably these spendy ones. These machines used to seed crops like wheat, barley, canola. Offers the ability to seed directly, no previously cultivating or plowing necessary. And that does the same thing. So this one here does the same thing. Combo seeder fertilizer is tricky on helpers on contracts. Contract doesn't want fertilizer, you get charged a penalty. Oh, that's interesting. So this one here, the Argo, has the cultivator built into it already as well. So this one here has the cultivator built in, and you can also get the fertilizing tank to go with it. So that one you could get the whole thing. Okay, that's cool. Well, since contract jobs I have to do myself. Damn it, I wish we could take that back with us. Can I sneak that onto here? Hey, don't you want to ride like right up here? Don't you want to take a ride with me just like right there? Yeah, I know you do. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Be very, very quiet. We're sneaking it back with us. I left the cover open because the seeds are right next to it. So which one you were saying? The Lemkin? The Lemkin is a good one. This one here, the $165,000 seeder. I bet that's a good one. It doesn't do the it doesn't have the fertilizing thing to go with it though. The Kuhn has that. These are all 6 meter too. That's a 12 meter. Wow, 12 meters. 8 meter, 9 meter, 9 meter. Damn, that's a fancy looking one. Look at that one there. Good Lord. That's huge. It's huge, I tell you. Yeah, it's got the seeds on it though. I'm gonna try to drive back with the seeds on it. Ooh la la. Yeah, don't tell anybody we're doing this. It's kind of illegal. We should have it strapped down, but we don't. It's all gonna be okay, boys and girls. Everything's gonna be fine. I'm a professional farmer. Oh, it did slip a little bit. That's okay. I'm a professional farmer. We drive like this all the time in the country. We just stack stuff up until it can't go any higher. We'll call it a day. It's all good. It's all good. I just like having that cultivator function along with the, or actually around here, farmers would do the same thing. I gotta admit, when we used to drive stuff around the farm, we were pretty safe most of the time. Pretty safe most of the time. We didn't do anything that would put anybody at risk or harm anybody. We just didn't strictly follow the legality angle of everything. Some things were a little less legal than others. We're just gonna go we'll throw the seeds over here. Put the seeds over here where our pile of stuff is. Hello, seeds. Oh, you're upside down, ain't you? Boop. There you go. Now you ain't upside down anymore. Yeah, let's put the seeds down here by a roll of twine. At some point, I do need to build myself a little shelter here. Well, I kind of like living out in the open. It's kind of fun. All right, let's go finish this field up. Forget exactly where we were. I think, oh, we got right to there and we ran out of seed, I think. All right, let's check the map because we'll see on the map where we are at. Okay, oh, we ran out like right at the end. Oh, we'll be good. We'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to go down, we'll do a little circle around and catch that, and then we'll just come right back up, do a big long pass there. We'll just do a couple long passes and we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, that's a very small job for us, but that'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. We just didn't have enough. Grass seed to do it. I'd sort of like to save up and get another piece of property though before we go buying a cedar. It'd be great if we could get another piece of property before. All right, then we can head back up here. There we go. I am feeling better, Ari, a lot better. I've actually felt even better as I've been streaming. I sort of came out of it about 4:30 this afternoon, and then I got up, took a shower, got a little something to eat. Finally was able to hold some food down and got something to eat, and I've been feeling a lot better as time goes on. So, thank God. I was miserable. I was a miserable bastard yesterday. It was not fun. But Ari, have some sweet dreams, man. See you later. Go get some rest, bud. Good to see ya. Alrighty, that's almost done there. We got 97%. We should be able to do one more pass here. Whoa, that was a quick turn. There we go. Get back on task here. Whew. Feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. I'm gonna hold it in. Well, you aren't supposed to hold your sneezes in, but that's okay. All right. So we got done with that. Now let's go grab our sprayer. We do have flour here, which is nice. I wonder where where's our sorghum at? Yeah, we're down to 1,000 on the sorghum. We're gonna be running out of that here pretty soon. That's all right. Let's go put the cedar over here where it belongs. We'll cut through the trees like that. There we go. All right, so we need our sprayer now, and we need to get some fertilizer in it. Yeah, we need to get some fertilizer in it. Some of that liquid fert in it. There we go. And let's head over to the field we need to fertilize. It's a big field. It's a big field. It's a nasty field. But we got pretty good reach on this thing, so we should be able to do it in, you know, a few swipes. It'll take us a little while to get it done, but not too bad. Can you do solid fertilizer contract with liquid fert? As far as I know, it's never stopped me before unless they changed it. As far as I know, you can. So that's one pass around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 runs, and then we do the. I'm pretty sure you can. I did it before. Yep, there we go. There's our percentage. Yep, so we can do it. So no problem there. I never tried, but kind of wondered. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter on those. It just wants it fertilized. I mean, I've done them before, so let's collect that. So I've done it before with the liquid fertilizer. I think we tried it early on, and it worked. So I was like, okay, that's cool. We can do that. There's another one right near down here on 19 if we wanted to do it. Hoeing, they got lots of hoes over there. Lots of hoes over there. Okay, so we got the weeding jobs. Now I'm sort of done doing the weeding jobs right now. There's another deadwood job, but we don't need any wood right now. We got plenty of wood at the moment. Because we've got how much wood in our sawmill at the moment? We got 12,300 in there, plus we have about 3 other trees. We did find out that the cut trees survived the reset. The whole log did not survive the reset. So we'll see what happens with that. One of my personal disappointments with the Farm Sim franchise is that they don't differentiate for chemical and organic farming. That is true. I think, wasn't there in Farm Sim 22, wasn't there a thing to do organic farming? Or am I just thinking of that one mod that made it so that you had to do all the steps? You had to do the rock picking, you had to put down lime, you had to do all the what was that called? Precision farming. Yeah, precision. That was precision farming. That wasn't organic farming. That was precision farming. Yeah, it would be interesting if they did do a thing with like organic farming and that sort of, and chemical farming. Like if they did a differentiation on that, because I know you can use like manure and that sort of stuff, slurry and stuff to do your farming with. I know you can do that. It's just a little bit of a different route to take. And I've never tried to do that either, so. This is going to take a lot of our fertilizer up. We're already down to 60%. We are only at 18% done, 20% done. And when it's used up 40% of our fertilizer, or 20%. So it's gonna take us a hot second. It's gonna take us a hot second to do. But yeah, I'm thinking of precision farming. That is the one I'm thinking of. And precision farming was more of a making the farming better, right? I think. I think it was. You should be able to use manure and plowed in straw to break up clay soil and add humerus fiber to it. It'd be cool if they added that in for sure. It would be really neat if they added that in. I think that would be. I think the community would probably like something like that if they did it. I don't think they'd necessarily be against that at all. I do like how this field is pretty rounded, so you can just like set your course and go. Any new deals? Oh, you got a... Oh, you have a cedar. It's used for maize, soy, sunflowers, and soybeans. Okay. So that's a cedar for maize, sunflower, and soybeans. Oh, wait a second. No, it does sorghum, radishes, cotton. Okay, so that's a planter. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping that was something we could use there. Oh, we need to go up here and take the corner. There we go. Or wait, hold on a second. What's it doing to us here? We already did that part there. Oh, turn this off for a second. Gotta back the truck up here. We cut the corner too far. I cut the corner too far. We're double entendring it here. Okay. There we go. This is the part that hasn't been done. You can sort of see a little bit of a difference. You can see where we sprayed and where we haven't sprayed. It's not a very... I do think in Farm Sim 22 they had a lot better... It denoted it a lot better in Farm Sim 22 than it does in this one. But it's not bad. I mean, it's kind of... You can see it still, so I guess that's something. It's just not... in my opinion, it's not as good as it was in Farm Sim 22. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? What did I just do? Why did I do that? I was trying to escape out. And I accidentally hit Q on my way up over there. I was trying to also... I wanted to see... So I got that deal there. Yeah, I think the cedar I'm going to go with just as a starting cedar is this little Argo. Because it has the cultivation ability. You don't have to cultivate or plow anything beforehand. It also comes with a cedar, a fertilizer on top. So you can put some solid fertilizer in there and it fertilizes stuff. Which I think would help us out. Yeah, wow. That was some high-end farming right there. But we're also trying to save up for another piece of property. And I'm trying to figure out what piece of property do I want to save up for. I mean, we couldn't buy this one. That's 500 grand. 31 has barley on it, but it's 220 grand. What does 25 have on it? Is that... Is that sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes? What is that? Is it even planted? I don't know. Let's get to the end here. We'll turn around and then we'll take a look at it again. 25 has wheat. $25 has wheat? No, this one has wheat. 25 has something else. Oh, no, 25 is wheat. Oh, well, what is this one? Is this one's sunflowers? Okay, so 25 is wheat. Well, how much does 25 cost? 200 grand. Okay, that's a little spendy for us. Now 30 has, I believe, it has sugar beets on it. Yeah, sugar beets. I don't like sugar beets. Canola's on 29. We could definitely buy canola. We could buy the canola field and just sell the canola. 31 has barley on it. 32 has sunflowers on it as well. What is 40? 43 doesn't have anything planted on it, does it? Or is it potatoes? No, it's sugar beets on that field. I don't think 43 has anything planted on it right now. And there's green beans on that field there. Carrots down there. Oh. We ran out of... we ran out of our fertilizer. was like, why is our guy moving so fast? Because we ran out of fertilizer. We need to go grab some more fertilizer here. It's like, I saw him on the map just going zoom, just speeding along at 100 miles an hour. Okay, no more logs can fit in there. Maybe one of the small ones can fit in there. Nope, not even the small ones want to go in there. Okay. Fine. There we go. All right. So we get a little more fertilizer here. We got to be careful because we got fertilizer and yeah, we've got bad stuff there too. There we go. We got our fertilizer going. Hey, Obomulus, how you doing? We need to go in town and buy more fertilizer because we do not have enough. We do not have enough fertilizer to make this work. So let's drop our fertilizer. Let's drop this here. There we go. Hey, Obomulus, I'm your son. I changed my name. I don't think so. Obomulus. But how are you doing, Obomulus? I hope you're having a great day. Barley is the best chicken feed, high yield, low price, so at least cost food for the birds. Hold on just a second, boys and girls. Hold on just a second. Okay, that is actually my son. My son just called me to say, no, that really is me. That really is me. He changed his name to Obomulus. Oh my god. Is he are you Obomulus Prime though? Because it's sort of like a transformer, you know?
I am Obomulus Prime. Bow down before me.
Fraternity nickname. Fraternity nickname, I see. I see. I tell you, kids these days, they got the funniest names. So how's you getting all excited for the game convention this next month, Nate? It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. And Kana J is gonna come down and stay with us for a night. It sounds like, so he's gonna even come down and hang out with us. Actually, what I need to do is I need to get in here. And buy myself some consumables. Where's the consumables? There they are. Let's just buy a 2,000. Why would I buy? Oh, all the fertilizers 3,200. Okay, all the liquid fertilizers 3,200 for 2,000 liters. Okay, let's just buy you. I'm just gonna buy 2 of them because we're gonna need fertilizer eventually too. Hey, Stooley, how you doing? Hello, hello. Kids these days names like houses. I know names like house. I know house. Names like house. I mean, who would name their kid House? Thunder. Thundercats, 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 ho! That's all I can think about. I love Thundercats back in the day. Do I still buy pre-made meals for dinner? No. You know, ever since they got taken over by the other company, their stuff hasn't been as good. I stopped doing that a while ago. I must say I was not impressed by the new company that owns them. It didn't work. It didn't work for me. I don't know. But no, I stopped doing that a while ago. Plus, they kept raising their prices, so it was like, okay, well, it wasn't as cost effective as it was before. There was a multitude of factors. It wasn't as cost effective. I felt the quality was kind of going down when HelloFresh bought them. To me, the quality just seemed to kind of slip a little bit. It was much better when Freshly actually owned the group, and it just seemed like the quality kind of went down, and it just wasn't as good anymore, which made me a little sad because I really liked them back in the day. They were a good thing for me, but now I live out here with my brother as well, and so I sort of eat some food that they have every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll just scam off them a little bit. Three-man meals by Swanson are good. Give me one of them Hungry Man Salisbury steak dinners. Oh, I love those things. I love those things. Those things are awesome. Salisbury steak from an animal that's never lived. I'm sure it's like mostly not meat. It's like a meat substitute. Yum, yum, yum. Just remember, boys and girls, most fast food is all brought to you by the. It's probably all like in that ice train movie. It's all made from bugs. It's just ground up protein, made from bugs. Probably is what it is. No joke. Hey, protein is protein, man. If they package it right, I'll eat it. I don't care. Whatever. Protein is protein, baby. I'm gonna put that stuff over here. There we go. A Beyond Burger. Yeah, that stuff is just gross. I don't know. The meat substitute stuff, I just don't get it. I'm like, if you like meat that much, just eat it. Just eat it. If you like it that much, just eat it. Don't worry about it. I just don't get the fake meat thing. I just don't get it. I mean, I understand people have moral objections about, things that happen to animals and stuff like that, but at the same time, if you're that morally, opposed to it, then just don't eat any fake meat either, because that's just showing that you do love the taste of it. It really is. You're showing your true colors there. You really like it. You know you do. You're like Mikey. You liked it. As long as it isn't Soylent Green. Oh yeah. As long as it's not Soylent Green, I can live with it too. If it's Soylent Green, then it's just right out of there. I messed my whole thing up here, boys and girls. It made me sad. It made me sad to see my whole world collapse here. There we go. I've had spice. I like tofu. I like tofu spring roll. We get that when we go to the Thai place. We get a tofu spring roll. I like those. Nothing wrong with those. But then again, I don't like meat spring rolls either. So applied for a bunch of jobs this week. Wish you good luck. Good luck. I hope one of them comes through. I could never be a vegetarian. Meat's too tasty. I'm like the worst person. I could never be a vegetarian. Meat is just too damn tasty. How do you know how do you know who the vegan is in a room? Don't worry, they'll tell you. There we go. That's the thing, though. At its core, you can choose to be vegan. You can choose to be vegetarian. At our core, though, all humans are omnivores. We will eat. If we are in a life or death situation, we will eat whatever will give us sustenance if we need it. We are picky by choice, not by nature. Which is fine. I mean, it's fine to be picky by choice. I mean, I don't like beets, so I choose not to eat beets. But if I was starving, I would eat beets. If all I had to eat was beets, I would eat beets. Oh, my dad was a hunter too. So yeah, we ate everything growing up. We ate elk, deer. We even had antelope one year when he actually got an antelope. Never ate any predator meat like bear or anything like that. He never went for those, or a cougar or anything like that. Yeah, we ate fish that he would catch all the time. But good luck, son. I hope that one of the things comes through. Moose, never ate moose. No, moose is not very common in Oregon. I don't even know if moose exist in Oregon. They may. Are there moose in Oregon? I don't even know. I don't even know if there's moose in Oregon. Let's look at the fertilize. Okay, so we do need to head up here. There is? Yeah, see, my dad never hunted moose, so. Ooh, there's a new item available, boys and girls. I see our tire tracks there. We'll go back to our tire tracks here. All right, we're getting close. Disappointed no one caught my joke. What was your joke? What was your joke? Fake meat should come with a plastic surgery warning. Hey now. All right, let's get the 1,000-foot view here so we can see where we stopped. Oh, we stopped right in here. Boink. I like the little boink. V, B, M3. There we go. We're ready to go again. I like venison. I've had many excellent chilies made with venison. Venison chili is really good. It is really good. I've got a group and then one-on-one meeting with Intel on Tuesday too, so hopefully they'll lead to something. That's awesome. I hope it does. I've gotten into factory games recently. Walla and Eagle Cap. You've got into factory games recently, like Satisfactory? Like that sort of game? Try Dyson Sphere Program if you haven't. They even have combat in Dyson Sphere Program now, but you don't need it. You don't need it a bunch. You don't need to play it with it. I've heard good stuff about Satisfactory though. That and 2D Paradox games. Nice. Satisfactory I've heard is really good. I've been tempted to get it. I just know myself. I'd probably get lost in that game for years. That game looks way too addictive. The game looks way too addictive for me. You get busy exploring and forget it's a factory game. Well, I've seen stuff where you can fight things in it. Satisfactory to me seems like a off-stream game. It seems like something I'd play off-stream. There's nothing like wasting 6 hours rebuilding your factory for like a 10% efficiency boost. Fighting is optional. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I've played some of the Dyson Sphere with the Dark Fog. I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest. I don't think combat adds. I don't think the combat element adds anything to that game to me. There's so much other stuff going on in the game all the time that the combat to me just didn't add a whole lot to the game. It just didn't. It was just like they basically opened up more tech that you could discover, different ships you could build. I mean, it's cool and everything. Don't get me wrong. It just, for me, it just was kind of like it's okay. I didn't get that excited about it, I guess. All right, this job is going to pay us what, 11,000, I think. Yeah, 11,200. Joshua has a long dark question. Okay, let's see what his long dark question was. Just started the game, got the volume straight, and then bam, first cutscene 10 times more loud than anything else. Any way to fix that, or do you need to find a mod? You'll need to find a mod, Joshua. Unfortunately, there's only 3 in Long Dark. There's only 3 volume controls. One for the voice, one for the special effects, and one for the master volume. And there's no way to like fine tune it. And I honestly, I don't even know if there's a mod. I honestly don't know if there's a mod that'll fix it for you. I really, truly don't. So yeah, unfortunately, that's one of the downsides of Long Dark, is that there's not a good sound equalizer at all. So now if you're playing, so Joshua, are you playing the story mode? Because cutscenes only happen in the story mode, unless you're talking about the cutscene from the, like the Cougar. The cutscenes only happen in the story mode. So, sorry, we got kind of sidetracked there talking to my son and stuff. So I missed out on you there. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to fix it. That's the short answer. There's no way to fix it. Good combat factory game is Factorio. You build complex factories to nuke bugs. Yeah, I've heard. Now, Factorio, isn't that a 2D game? I think, is that a 2D one, or is that a 3D one? He says story mode. Okay. Is it story mode? Gotcha. So yeah, in story mode, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, unfortunately, it wouldn't. Oh yeah. Factorio. Yeah. Factorio. I've seen that one before. It looks kind of cool. Looks kind of nifty. So yeah, in story mode, unfortunately, there's not a lot of ways you can do anything about it. You're kind of stuck. And really, honestly, in the survival game as well, Joshua, you'll be stuck as well. There's only so much you can do with sound before it just, before you're just like, well, I'm turning the sound down now. Blizzards are the main thing. Blizzards always drive me nuts in that game. They're so loud compared to everything else in the game. But, I mean, it's kind of accurate representation of how loud a blizzard would probably be. It's probably an accurate representation of it. All right, love you, Nate. Talk to you later. Good luck on the jobs. Let me know how it works out for you. How it goes. Have fun in Satisfactory as well. Boy, that field over there needs some weeding. Yeah, we were looking at fields we could buy, and I don't know. I really don't know if there's another field I want to buy around here. I sort of want to stick close to home if I can. Maybe we just go for this little tiny, like, field 29 down here. Maybe we just go for that one. It's got canola on it right now. It's got canola on it, which we could use. We could just sell the canola. I think, isn't canola... Canola's harvesting in July, the same time that our oats are going to harvest. So our oats and that canola will come good by then. We could do both oats and canola. I can't really turn canola into anything. I could do it with an oil factory, but I don't have an oil factory, so we just sell the canola. And then we could turn that into a different I'm going to kind of go down this, and we're going to make that a little smaller. Okay, we're getting most of it. We don't have to get all of it. We just have to get most of it. Okay. I just don't want to use up any more fertilizer than we have to. And by making this a little smaller path, we're still fertilizing that there, and this should get us up to 100%. I hope. I hope it gets us up to 100%. There's 99. We're 99. Come on, baby. There we go. Perfect. And that got us done with that job. And got us 11,000 bucks too. Watch it there, buddy. All right, let's speed up time. We probably need to water our plants again at some point. Oh, this is a nice field of, what is this? This is barley growing in that field. Wish I could buy that field. That's a nice barley field right there. Instead of the damn canola over there. I don't want to buy no freaking canola. Nice thing is we can now wait until the weather's just right. There we go. We can wait until the weather's just right, but we can wait till the peak season comes around for our stuff as well. Because our the lettuce will peak out in February. Oh, let's see what it took. Oh wow, we made a lot. We made a lot of property income last month. 650 off our windmill, and we only spent what 445, something like that. Yeah, we got a good amount of equipment. I think our grass is going to be done this month too. I think our grass is going to be ready to harvest. Yep, it is ready to harvest, so we can get our grass harvested up. So I think in May we're going to do grass harvest. We're going to get we're going to try to make we could try to make as much money as we can, because if we could buy field 31, it's only 220,000. We have 105 right now. We could go for that field because they are growing oats there, I believe. No, they're growing barley there. So we got a barley field up there. If we could get the money together to buy that field, that would be kind of actually awesome. It's going to take us a little bit of doing, though. All right, that one ain't going in there. Nope, it's all full. Okay. Oh, it's got 13,433. Okay. Move these off the side. There we go. We've picked up every collectible in the game at this point. There are no collectibles left. We collect hunted for the harvester. All the collectibles are gone. We have eliminated collectibles from the game. Oh no, I knocked my little buddy over here. My little washer. Boop. There we go. I knocked him over. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, little fella. I didn't mean to knock you over like that. Let's get it to be at least light out. Right now, with all the stuff that we have, we got about 40 grand. We got some wood. We got a bunch of lettuce. but it's still a few thousand below. We probably will just sell the lettuce when we want. Oh, there's a new offer available. Let's see what's available. It transports that. Subsoiler. Yeah, none of that stuff we want. All right. Slow time down. There we go. And yes, we are going to mow the outer area here because we get about 6 to 7 more bales of stuff by mowing this outer area. And not just the fields. Although these bushes drive me nuts. Sort of want to get rid of the bushes. I hate bush. I also hate signs. Bang. That sign was down when I got here, officer. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened to it. I had nothing to do with it, sir. Doink. Cut down bushes with a chainsaw. You can also just paint over them if you want to. I can just paint over the little suckers if I want to. All right, we're just gonna go straight down the road here. Hey, hi man, how you doing? So we're getting our first harvest of grass for the year, which is nice. This will give us about 30 bales. We'll probably get about 3, maybe 4 harvests this year of this grass. So that'll give us a few $1,000s. We got to wait for it to get all made into silage, though. You know, we have to mow it, windrow it, and put it up on the thing. Right now, we're just gonna get the outside, then we're gonna turn this over and let somebody else maybe do the work. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, one thing I do need to check on is how is our grain mill is out. We just need to turn you off. Sorghum. Deactivate that. There we go. Yeah, we just gotta turn the sorghum up. Oh, what's that? Come here. Can I pick you up? I can't pick you up. That's so weird that I can't pick that up. You can pick signs up in Farm Sim 22. Can't do it so much in this one. The game doesn't like you when you knock over signs. The game rather hates you knocking over its signs, actually. But I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I'm finally feeling a lot better. I was a little sick for the last 36 hours or so, so I'm finally feeling better, thank God. We'll get the outside area here done, then we'll get the inside areas done. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. I always keep forgetting I don't have the mower that I like. I'm not using the steering assist. I guess I could use the steering assist if I really wanted to. But it's going to throw me off at this point because I've already done some things I shouldn't. So, it's fine. It'll all be okay. Let's kind of do some ups and downs here real quick. Get another headland on this side just for good measure. We'll have to come back and windrow all this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The windrowing will happen one way or the other. Until we can get that nice big back mower. Once we can get that, we'll be good. But right now we're just waiting for our field up here to get harvestable. We own that piece there. We got our grass down here. I want to buy field 31 if we can. It's 200 grand though. We gotta save up 200 grand to get that field. It's gonna be spendy. It's gonna be spendy, but I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be good. That's the way you do it, like that. There we go. And we can pull around here, straighten her out. Should give us one more pass that we have to make on this side. Then we got our field over there to mow as well. This is the fun part about doing the jobs yourself. And this has been very much a slower playthrough. I think I've had workers actually do jobs for me maybe half a dozen times in the last 4 years. And that's only been on our own farm. And that's only been jobs that we already own equipment for on our own farm. So we don't have the luxury of just hiring workers whenever we want something done. Which has made it kind of it's made it a slower playthrough, but I've enjoyed it because I think I've learned, I think as you do things, you learn more about them. And by assigning workers to all of our stuff all the time, there were aspects I never understood about the harvesting and stuff like that. I just assign a worker to him and let him do his stuff. And it's been kind of fun having to do it all myself because I think I've learned a lot more about the different aspects of how to do stuff and how to do things in the game. Stuff and things and stuff. I'm doing stuff lore and things. So it's definitely been a good experience. All right, let's go back and get this part here.
I'm doing stuff, Lori. Things, It's stuff.
It's stuff. We're doing stuff, lore, and things. Things and stuff. Exactly. Lots of stuff and things happening. Alrighty, let's get a headland down this way now. And we'll hit this side. And then we'll just do the rest of the field. Nice. This should give us, well, on average, this has been giving us about 35 silage bales. The smaller ones, the 125 centimeter ones. So it's been pretty good for us. About $20,000 in silage every couple of months. Now maybe at some point I'll plant this field differently. I don't know. I kind of like doing grass, though. I mean, I don't know. There's something so calming about doing grass. And the way the game's set up now, there's not a lot of price difference between months on grass. Grass is a pretty steady... There's a pretty steady amount of money you make on grass each month. It's a couple $100 per 1,000 liters. It doesn't vary that much. In Farm Sim 22, there was wide variation on how much grass was worth. But in Farm Sim 25, they kind of took the power of the grass away. They didn't like Oregon or something, I guess. I don't know. The grass is just not as powerful as it used to be. You know, back in my day, grass was a powerful thing. Especially if you could find it in your school. It was a powerful thing, man. Not so much anymore. I wonder what contracts are available today. Oh, great. Of course it's doing that. Baling. There's some baling jobs. Got some baling jobs going on down there. Okay, we can check those out. We gotta bale our own stuff, though, first. Gotta get our own stuff baled up here first. Get it all windrowed, baled, ready to go. Get our field rolled. So yeah, I think if I can try to save up a couple $100,000 and get that other property, then I think the next thing we want to do is I want to look at getting a larger small medium a larger small tractor, a small tractor that has decent horsepower on it, maybe 100, 110, so that like this mowing job that we're doing right now, we could have somebody doing this and we could just be going behind and windrowing it with it. You know, we'd have another tractor that we could just be windrowing it with. I think that would be very time efficiency wise, because we are allowing ourselves to hire people to work on our own property with our own equipment. So I think if we were able to save up a little bit of money and get a smaller tractor, or maybe if a small tractor comes up on the market, we could just grab it. We could look at doing that. That's another option we have too. But I think saving up for that other piece of property, we got a couple months to do it. And between this crop that we got here, doing a few more jobs, and the harvest we have coming in from oats and stuff already, yeah, I think we might be able to do it. I think we can raise that money. It's just going to be a lot of hard work. We got a lot of lettuce. We got a lot of lettuce going on. The lettuce has been a huge benefit to us. The oyster mushrooms have been fun too. But man, we've come a long way since we had no property and nothing to show for ourselves except 3 pieces of equipment. Which, by the way, those 3 pieces of equipment are on the thumbnail in the those are in the thumbnail on YouTube, by the way. All right, we are done mowing. Now it's time to start rowing. See what I did there? I think the MVP of the series though has been that the woodshed, where we've turned stuff into. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Where we've turned stuff into different lumbers. That has really come in handy. Especially since stuff sells at such a high price at the playground. I mean, it'd sell at a good price anyway, but it always seems to sell at a good price at the playground. I guess I don't need my rain slicker on anymore, do I? It's not raining anymore. Let's get ourselves a little Farmer Joe outfit there. There we go. You know, I sort of need I need some gloves here. There we are. And it's a little sunshiny out today too, so there we. Oh, now we're looking good. Now we're looking good. Looking all stylish. All right, it's windrowing time. So yeah, we'll windrow around. How long have I been on this map? This one, I mean, we're on now our 4th year here. But how many hours? I'd have to look and see. I'd have to look and see how many hours we played on this map now. It's a couple hours. Just 1 or 2 hours that we've been on the map. But 4 years worth of gameplay, so I don't know what that will equate to, but Whoa, hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Can you where do you see those stats? Let's see. I think it's under statistics. 73 hours that we played this file here. So this file we played specifically for 73 hours. There you go. It's been a very slow play though. That's the thing is like usually, I look at Farm Sim as a game where you can either play as a farmer or you can play as a farm manager. And generally, I will say usually when I play as a farm manager. I set people to tasks. I sort of stay out of the day-to-day. I'll do some jobs and some things myself, but I manage the farm more than anything. I have lots of workers that go out and do the jobs for me that to carry stuff around, that transport it to different places. But it's been fun doing it this way because I'm actually the farm man. I'm actually the farmer this time. I'm actually like doing the farming myself. And I'm not allowed, in this run, I've not allowed myself to do any jobs where I can't lease any equipment for jobs. I can't hire any workers for jobs. So everything I've had to do everything for myself, basically. I know the only contracts I can do are stuff that I already own the equipment for. So we started with a mower and a log hauler because I knew there was a lot of log hauling jobs to do. So we started with that, and then I pretty much just kind of like, expanded out from there. We decided we got our first property. This one to our left here was the very first property we bought because it was the cheapest one on the map. So it was like, hey, at least we got a piece of property that we can farm and do stuff on. And so we bought that piece of property. Then we bought this one, and then we bought Field 36 up here that has some oats on it. We expanded and got ourselves our wood. What do they call it? The wood cutter. The wood. What is that called? The sawmill. So we bought a sawmill, put that down, because we were able to harvest up some logs, do some deadwood jobs, and turn that into cash. So it's been very interesting to do it. Now we're a little on the more accelerated side because we've played through a bunch of this, and so we sort of know where we're at now, which is kind of fun. But it's still pretty slow because we're still doing all the jobs ourselves. All the contracts we're doing ourselves. So to make some really good money, we sort of have to, we're still playing by some of the same rules. We have to make some money the hard way, It does make the things you do in the game seem more important for sure. Keeping an eye on the sales is also important. I bought this large tractor on sale. I honestly thought I was buying a medium tractor. I honestly thought I was buying a medium tractor when I bought it, but it turns out it's a large tractor. Now it was 4 years old. It does need to be repaired quite often, but it's nice. It was such a big upgrade because we went from a small little 88 horsepower tractor to a medium tractor to this tractor. And it was like, damn, this thing pulls everything. This thing pulls it all, baby. Oops. That's me running. And we just bought that weeder on sale too. I always keep my eye out for a good sale. Good sales are hard to find. All right, we'll do 2 more windrows on this, and then we'll go get that other field windrowed up and get it baled up. It's been fun though trying to get different pieces of equipment, kind of deciding what do I want to get, because some of the decisions on the equipment that we've got have had to do with we want to do this kind of a job. So like I bought a weeder because a weeder was a good way to get in on the weeding jobs, and weeding jobs tend to pay pretty well, and getting into the weeders is pretty inexpensive on the front end. So we only had to do like 1 or 2 weeding jobs, and we already paid for the cost of the weeder, and then everything else is profit from there on out. So we had to kind of look at what we wanted to do and how we wanted to approach it so that we had enough money, you know, to buy equipment that not only would benefit us, but allow us to do some jobs and make a little extra cashola as well. But I really didn't get into Farm Sim until Farm Sim 22. That was my first entryway into Farm Sim, was Farm Sim 22. And that was thanks to Gazbeard, as well as watching some guys like Socks Way Up on YouTube. That kind of got me interested in trying it out and playing it a little bit. Just seeing their gameplays and seeing how they played through stuff and getting some ideas from them on different crops to plant and stuff like that. I enjoyed that quite a bit. So, yeah, there was several different people I watched on YouTube with it. Socks Way Up is probably the biggest one that I watched for the most time. Started on Farm Sim 17, very nice. But Gazbeard was my main. He was my main guy who was like, you gotta play Farm Sim, man. You gotta play Farm Sim. You gotta play Farm Sim. So I finally succumbed. I succumbed to the peer pressure. All right, let's get this road done up. We'll do like one headland on this side. Hockadoodle-doo! I find it relaxing. Exactly. Yeah, it's a very relaxing game. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of stress to it. Which is kind of nice. You know, life's stressful enough. I think I'm going to do a straight row here, and then we'll just kind of turn around and come straight back. Have bad anxiety, so it helps a lot. That's nice. Yeah, this is a weird field with its little dippity-doo there. I think I'll go down to the other side and do the flat side first. I always hate this curve side. It always drives me nuts. Always drives me nuts trying to do it. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's not good down at that one end, but hey, that's all right. It'll be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Every little thing is going to be all right. Is that what they say in that song? Every little thing's going to be all right. Yeah. Your long dark content is my favorite. Gotta admit, Farm Sim is peak content to go on before I have to go to sleep. It is a little less stressful, that's for sure. It's less stressful content than Long Dark can be. Long Dark can get a little stressful there once in a while. I'm mainly at this point. I'm kind of wanting them to get some of the bugs fixed in Long Dark. Honestly, I hope they get on that soon. I guess I'm kind of disappointed because I was kind of pinning my hopes that early February they would have an update out. Like, you know, it's a month after the, you know, the winter break that they take every year, which is fine. I mean, I don't begrudge them for taking that. But, you know, it's a month after. They've had plenty of time to kind of go over the bug fixes, see what needs to be, you know, see what needs to be, you know, kind of worked on, see what needs to be taken care of. They could have it done by now, in my opinion. At least I think maybe there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes I don't know about that's keeping them from getting it done. I don't know. But you think they could have it done by now. I don't think that's being too unreasonable. But maybe I am. Maybe I'm the unreasonable one here. I haven't played since after the soup food update, so it's been a while since I played. Gotcha. I mean, I think a lot of the food stuff is interesting. I think it makes it less. I think a lot of the stuff they've added into the game makes it less unique than it used to be. I think Long Dark, part of its uniqueness back in the day was there was not much you could craft for yourself. There was some specific items you could craft for yourself, but it was less crafty survival as much as, you know, struggle survival, where you really had to struggle to survive. And I kind of like that aspect of it. All right, boys and girls. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get going because my brother and his wife are turning in for the night. And I am very loud, as you probably know. I will probably bail this up off stream. So when we come back next time, which I think I might play some of this tomorrow, this will all be bailed up, ready to go. And then we'll be ready to do some jobs or something today and try to make some money. So I'm going to wish everybody on the YouTube side a fond farewell. No, you love the baling? Okay, well, I'll leave the baling for tomorrow then. I'll leave the baling for tomorrow. Fine. We'll leave the baling for tomorrow then. We'll just go park this. We'll just go park this little baby here. Well, I didn't realize you liked the baling so much. So, you know, we'll leave that for tomorrow's stuff. I need to play. We're gonna get the parking job done here before we go though. But thank you everybody for coming by and hanging out with me, having fun with me. Thank you for putting up with me. You know, yesterday, especially with me being sick, was not that much fun. So it was nice to come back and see you all and have some fun. Watching baling is cathartic. It is very cathartic because it's kind of that final stage, you know. I have gotten better at backing these things in. Boink. There we go. I even made myself more room with that. It's going to make backing this Baler in tough, but that's all right. Let's see. What do we need on there? We got the bale wrap. There we go. All right. So when we come back tomorrow, we're going to pick up right here. We're going to do some stuff. It was nice seeing you too. Thank you so much for coming by, Lene. I have to remember each time how to say it. But thank you so much for coming by, Lene. Thank you, Michael, for coming by. Faith, hi man. Thank you for coming by and following and coming on in. Appreciate that very much. If you are on the YouTube side, don't forget to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. You know all the buttons to push. You just got to do it. You just got to remember to do it. I have to remember also. I always have to remember. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.